The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this podcast, as well as its hosts, are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, it is not serious. It is not real. No one is exposing, revealing, indicting, or telling you anything about themselves. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interests at heart, or our own. Enjoy the show.
You did SOB before?
Long time ago. Once, I never do it again.
Wow, damn.
Hold up.
Yo.
Hold on.
You in New York.
Respect us.
Word.
Nah, I like
Yo, be
SOBs.
respectful of such a performance staple.
Nah, I like SOBs.
Pun
It's-
intended.
If I gotta go back to SOBs, then I need to go get a job.
Touche.
Yeah, I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna be trying to just get it off when it's over with. Nah, you gotta go get a job.
But why do you say that?
How many seats is in that venue? It's like
300?
Yeah.
Come on,
something
bro.
like that.
Something like
You
on.
could raise the ticket prices.
I'm cool.
make it exclusive.
Or you could just give back to the fans. You could do a
Super
pop-up.
intimate.
Yo, Vince, now that I blew up, now that I'm me.
I'll never give back
Not
to
an
the
accurate
fans.
commercials.
Why should you give back? You selling a product, bro. Why are we the only niggas that's like gotta give our shit away for free? Everybody else get to sell stuff, whatever. Nobody give back to the fans. KB Holmes ain't giving back to the fans. Coca-Cola ain't giving back to the fans. But the niggas got to give back to the fans. They can pay for it. They don't pay for the music already. We got to give them some more free shit.
You're talking about being transactional. I'm talking about being transformational.
So you gonna transform an
seen that on
industry
some
that's
show.
dying?
That's
No.
trash.
You gonna try to transform the dying industry by giving away free shit?
Yes. Get more appreciation.
What's the dying industry?
Music.
Yeah, music's over with.
It's over.
Streaming, bro, it's over with. But I fuck with it. You know what I mean? It's cool. I get it, but like it's over with.
See?
To me, at least.
All right, hold on. I have to start. Because you're starting to sound heavy. Even though I want to get to that. I mean, I agree. I think that's at the common root of our relationship is that we both think this shit is over with. Only the fans don't know.
They know.
They don't
It's just
know.
free,
They
so
don't
who cares?
care.
They don't know because they
They've
don't
made
care.
it. They've made it so convenient for them that they don't care.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Yes,
But
they
it's
do.
not their business to know that.
They do know. They just don't care.
I'm telling you, they don't care.
It could be
They
both.
care.
It could be both.
You
Wait,
think
why
so?
they don't care?
You think a fan care if the musician is getting paid?
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that.
Oh.
If music starts coming to a cease.
Well, people are always
and
gonna
if-
make music.
If
but I'm
it
talking about
becomes
the
a
music business.
regularity that your favorite artist only drops every 5 years, then I would care as a fan.
Nobody has favorite artists no more. Though it's like a playlist structure, and like you fans of people's lifestyles. It's like it's like a separation point. You're not a fan of nobody really because they make music.
Sure.
For the most part.
We don't really identify with the artist no more. Like I used to say somebody artist. I'd be like, who the fuck is that? I used to be like, you know who he is. I used to play 3 or 4 songs. I'd be like, oh, that's who made that? Whereas before, when we was coming up, we identified with an artist. We liked the artist. Now we just like a song. Because they pushing so much product so fast, you just like the song. You don't necessarily tie into the artist himself or herself.
Well, what are you doing to fix things?
Who, me?
Yes.
He's
Come
acting.
on, bro.
Getting that acting money.
Nah, they snatched his little bag. They struck his ass right as soon as the rappers came.
I already got paid.
Huh?
There you go.
It's not music. I already got paid. I got my writing fee. I got my executive production fee. I got my acting fees.
Stop stunting on me.
No, I'm just saying it. But that's. for
But it
me
has
as well,
to
too.
affect future movie or TV show revenue, right?
Well, it's not music, bro. It's everything. Art, like who's the architect right now?
Of
Anything.
Oh, this is about to go deep. Yo, start the pot.
We got to start the
Yeah,
pod.
I'm ready for this.
Hold-
Go ahead.
Put a pin in
Give
that.
us some inspiration.
it's just my architect, nigga. I don't fucking. There's another architect out there. God damn, man. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, Vince is here, but we'll get to that in 2 seconds.
The person telling you to follow your passion made their billions in iron ore smelting. What I have found is you want to find your job in your 20s is to workshop your life, try stuff, have a kitchen cabinet of people, and then if you're blessed to find something you're good at, and more importantly, something you're good at that people will pay you for, ideally find something you like that has 90+% employment rate, which things like acting, modeling, sports do not have. They have like a 2% employment rate.
Hey,
and then commit to becoming great at it. And that requires a certain level of grit, bullshit, injustice, perseverance. And once you become great at tax law, for example, and you know, how many 8-year-olds say I want to grow up to be a tax lawyer? None. But the best tax lawyers enjoy their work, have intense camaraderie, respect. They get to fly private. They have a larger selection set of mates than they deserve, and they get the admiration of others and can have a really nice living and get to take care of their kids and their parents. And
but I do agree with
all
some
of
of that
those
shit.
wonderful things make them passionate about tax law. So if you're finding
Niggas
something
hip-hop
you're good
50.
at,
Fuck
and you
tax
start
law.
making money at it, the passion will follow. So be a DJ on the weekends. You know, play in a soccer league, but find
saying
something
what
you're
Vince
good
just
at
said.
that people will pay you for.
I kinda
and
feel him.
the
He's saying what
accoutrements
Vince just
surrounding
said in a
it
different
make you
way.
passionate about it.
Yeah. What's that on? Championships.
That's Meek's
the
intro on championships. Yeah, go ahead and get it. It's good for a late night stroll
Yeah,
on
go
the
ahead.
side highway.
Definitely. When you dolo. Got that Apple music, right? Yeah, for sure.
What's that?
That's all right. When you dolo.
Melon flip. Ooh, melon flip.
Melon flip.
I don't even know. Ooh, just
Melon flip.
He said that shit,
Melon
man.
flip.
It's like sad.
What episode is this?
654.
Welcome to episode 654 of the Joe Budden Podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored or lowly favored host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest. Big Mel is here. And before we introduce, you know what? Flip is here. Ish is here. Vince Staples is here. Thank you for taking the time to stop by.
Welcome back, man.
Big Ice is
Too
here.
long.
Parks is here. Poe is here. Corey's here. Erickson is here. Tanner and Savon is somewhere remotely. And all of you guys are here. I want to remind you guys we're going on vacation from the 1st to the 5th. We'll be back whatever the Friday is after that. Sign up to the Patreon. There'll be shit over there that you don't want to miss out on. Hit subscribe and the special link up top. All right, now that that's out of the way, how's everybody doing?
Great.
Good.
How y'all feeling?
Feeling good,
Look,
man.
gang, gang, gang. Hey, Biz, what's up, man?
We got, man, why you think I don't like nobody?
Cause you don't.
That's not true,
You
bro.
don't like these niggas, man.
I love them, man. I love all my Africans.
Oh, okay, that's the new wave.
No, I really mean that, though.
Why?
Why not? Nepotism, bro. It's important. We need it.
I'm not doing this with y'all. Y'all ain't gonna start y'all shit with me today, both of y'all. I thought about asking Melissa to go over there and you to
I was
come
about to
over
say, you
here
want me to sit over there,
just to break up some of that shit that I know is coming on that couch. But it's fine, man.
we good,
It's
we
good.
good.
It's good to see everybody. Where do we start?
Melissa's Twitter.
Yes.
Melissa's Twitter. Very inappropriate.
Was it really?
She's trying to get the blue check.
Audience, Twitter is paying people now.
Yeah.
So now people are, you know.
Moving nasty, salaciously. Melissa showing her ass on Twitter, literally and figuratively, and telling people to kiss her ass while showing a picture of her bending over. Extremely inappropriate.
On a
but-
beach, in a bikini.
On a beach, in a bikini.
I was defending all of us.
No, we won't
Thanks.
do that.
Yes, I was.
That's a hell of a defense.
Wait till I post my ass pic in our defense. Oh man, let's get him, Mel.
We'll get blocked if we do some shit like that. You just get away with it.
He's wearing the brown pants.
Yeah, hey. He is. He got some.
We talked about that somewhere else.
He got the
Don't worry
pastors
about
on.
it.
But listen,
Got the what on?
pastors, listen, man, we not with none of that, okay? We appreciate you defending us.
Am
but
I being chastised right now?
Yes, we appreciate you defending us, but we know what you're trying to
Wait,
do.
are we gonna be the only podcast to chastise a baddie posting some ass?
Because we know what she's trying to do. She was last part.
I mean, I chastise her because I feel like she's my sister at this point, and it's like it's looking at your sister post some ass.
All right, I let it go.
I don't look at her page because I don't want to see her post no ass.
What are the Instagram restrictions that the girl dads are gonna put on their children?
Hopefully that shit is.
None.
It's not Twitter no more. It's X.
Yeah.
That's your problem.
The X.
Probably for a reason.
He going to jail. He going to jail.
You think who?
Elon?
For
I
what?
see a case in his near future. I can always tell when the case is coming, and I feel like he going to jail for something. Like, he's stealing from that platform for one. His data shit is going to be crazy. Tesla's already crazy, and he good at like a semi-failing company and like sweeping shit under the rug. And he is South African, so that's like almost Nigerian. You can't really trust the things
South
he said.
African is almost Nigerian.
Not like ethically though, like what they stand
They
for
ethics?
and shit. Yeah, they have Nigerian ethics. They just look a little different. So you can't really trust them, you know what I mean? So it's gonna go left.
He's talking crazy up there.
Yo, you're a wild boy.
You know some South Africans, right? You know how they get down. Stop it. Stop it.
I don't know.
Put that on us.
This nigga said you can't really trust them. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Been stand alone on that shit.
Yeah,
I can see
to
him being
all my
foul.
Nigerian niggas. No, I'm not.
To all the Nigerians, y'all know what y'all be doing. Don't act like, don't do that. I hate when y'all do that. Don't do that. You know what's going on.
They all don't do it. Just some of them. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I know we not a monolith, but like
It's a lot of them.
Okay.
All right, I'm with you.
I can see Elon going down for some shit. Let me get
sure.
some checks though out of X before you go. Well, I hope the infrastructure still is intact.
what you think got more money on it, the X royalty check or like a music or film and television royalty check?
Oh shit.
X check.
Friday the X, yeah.
But you said it's not over, right?
No,
said
you
it's
know
not
I
over?
know it's over.
No,
I know
y'all
it's
said
over.
No,
Oh, I'm just making,
I
I'm
know
just
it's
making sure.
over.
I'm just making sure because you be switching up sometimes.
How I switch up?
Because you be like pro art and pro artist, but then you be like
Get
it's
at me.
over. You
Get at me.
you
Get
gotta
at me.
pick a
Let's go.
side. You got to pick a side, bro. Because you like to. I love you, and you like to lie to yourself. But that's a part of creativity. You know what I'm saying? You like to lie to yourself. Because we remember we talked about the other day. We was talking about record label contracts and all this other stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we talk about missing marketplace, and I'm not gonna get into the convo on mic. We talk about the marketplace and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
You can't be pro all of that and then be, you know,
Pro art?
yeah, you can't be pro art.
Yes, you can.
But you're not pro marketplace.
I'm not pro marketplace.
But the art needs the marketplace, though.
That says you. Art is art if there's no marketplace.
Well, art for commerce.
If one person, and that's where our conversation gets tricky. I'm not on the side of music industry and music industry infrastructure, how they pay out, the rules, the setup, the design, the 360, the everything, the lawyer to.
You do know that all of our biggest artists got the 360 though.
Let's see. I do not know that Drake is in a 360.
Now, probably.
You do not know.
I'm talking about the beginning.
Up, slow down. We ain't talking about the beginning.
Yes, we are. Because that's how you find niggas. Don't do that. We talking about the beginning.
Well, these niggas came after they changed the rules.
It's investment. You know what I mean?
We're not talking about 30 years ago when I got signed.
Yeah, I know. But the more you invest, the more return you want. So if I know I'm getting 15 or 20% of your touring, then I'm going to make sure you have an opening slot on this tour. I'm going to make sure you have some sort of tour support. I'm going to make sure that you have a bravado deal for your merchandise. I'm going to make sure that you have certain features because I get a return. If I only get a return on the music, then yeah, I'm not paying 50 grand for this verse, but I get you the verse that's 25, and you on your own when you on the road. Take your ass down to South by Southwest. You on your own when it comes to the merch. Take your ass down to the blah blah. But everybody that has, you know, a pop-up shop or these certain things, the bravado type situations, they got a 360 deal.
All of that is cute. The 360 is number 100 on the list of things wrong with the music industry infrastructure.
Oh,
360
sure.
is not at the top of that ain't in the first 20 things we got to discuss.
But
I'm
what's
not
number
all
one,
the way
though?
mad at the 360.
What's number one though?
Niggas got mad at
The
me.
way they pay out.
That's number one.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Would have to be. Yes.
Go, Paul.
That changes generational wealth. It changes generational wealth.
You
They
got-
They pulling
Dog.
tips.
No,
They pulling
but
tips.
I feel
You want me to tell you what happened with oh man, come on, man. You're gonna make me start.
So you don't want to talk about like the cultural implications on the shit? Because generational wealth is decent if you got, you know, it's easy if you got decent spending habits or like an appreciation for home ownership, an appreciation for education, you know what I mean? Median home income, where I just moved from, where the average home cost is $3 million, the median home income is like 120. That ain't even like a 30-minute set for me.
It's a layup.
You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is I'm not the biggest artist. So if a 30-minute set ain't 110 and 120, that's the median home income, you know, Laguna Beach, California, Newport Beach, California, and we can get that 5 or 6 times in a month. I'm talking about now. We're not talking about 30 years ago, as we said, because it was much different.
But
Yeah, but hold up, Ish. My
Mm-hmm.
problem is you're talking about now, and I say generational wealth, which is we need to talk about the future. That's cool that you can do that when you walk on a stage and perform. I'm talking about what happens for your grand and great grandkids when you cannot perform.
Of course, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is generational wealth is based on setting something up.
Knowledge.
You can't really set something up based on how we treat
the
people.
knowledge is next on my is right under my list.
But
fix the money and then we'll work on getting the knowledge.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is culturally, we got so many bad stigmas that just fuck us. You feel me? Like, we can say whatever we want to say about people's albums and if we like them or not, because music being good or bad is subjective. But we had the biggest rapper in the world say he loved his wife and the niggas called him corny and took his career away from him. So when we talk about generational wealth,
who the biggest rapper in the world?
Oh, Chance, when they was paying for it. They wasn't paying for it at the time?
Yes, but
you know what happens when they pay for it, don't they? The same niggas that pay for him pay for Frank Ocean and pay for Drake at a certain point in time. So he wasn't Drake, but I'm talking about up and coming.
He was, yeah.
So at a
They
point in
killed me for
time,
my Chance.
come on, we talking about generational wealth. Niggas don't even want families no more.
Dog, niggas do not want to hear how much you love your wife sprinkled over 19 tracks.
I know, but
It's your job
you like
as a-
R&B though, right?
Love it.
What's the difference?
I don't want to hear all R&B talking about I love my wife and
I don't think the content was the issue with that album, by the way.
No, I'm not saying it, but
you can't love your wife that long.
You can love your wife, but it's got to be fire.
Think about what you just said. That's crazy.
Give me one person that did it.
They loved their
In
wife.
hip hop,
Over 19 tracks. However long
hip
that
hop
album
been
was.
fucked up since the beginning, so like you can't really put hip hop in that equation.
Okay, then I win.
You feel me? Marvin Gaye had his girl on the whole album, and she was doing every run, every background. It was cool. Like that was a thing back then. You know what I'm saying? But then niggas ain't
Well, they
doing
was
that
also
no more.
signing adults back then.
What'd you say?
Those were also adult men back then.
Yeah, but there was
not when he signed.
Not just that, but the message was different.
Marvin
Hip hop
was young
back
when
in
he
the
signed.
day was baby, baby, please, I love you, baby, baby, please. These new niggas be talking about suck my dick, bend over backwards on the hip hop. I mean on R&B.
But
Them niggas just looked old back then too.
Yeah,
He
bro.
might have been 19.
And
World
And
Be
when
Free
I
was not
get
having
that
no hit.
feeling, world be free.
Nah, he was
Yo,
older.
he's such an old soul nigga. World be free.
I'm just saying them niggas look bad back then, bro. That was real oppression by the white man. Like, it's no other reason that she look like that.
All right, so we signing
With
over.
the fuzzy TV screen.
All I'm saying, bro, is if a
Malone.
rapper showed they fan base, they starter home that cost $700,000, your career might be over. If a rapper showed a nigga they Toyota Corolla, your career might be over.
he was 22.
Facts.
So his
I would
first
say-
album came out.
That's young. I would say culturally, that's our
That is
main
young.
thing because
You're right.
to be honest, like if you get $1 million advance or a $500,000 check, essentially you should be able to set something up. But when you get that, you talk about it all the time. Oh, you looking good. You got the watch. You got the chain. You got this. You got the people with you. Blah blah. All that shit costs money. So once we start leaning into that, and a nigga got to blow the first 500 to get right.
So
A down payment on a $2 million house is $200,000. I mean, $1 million, $200,000. $2 million house is, $400,000. So if you get that in a decent neighborhood where your kids can go to public school, where you don't gotta be overly fly, where you don't gotta do all that extra shit, then you got generational wealth. So we can't say that niggas can't set up generational wealth when we say that motherfuckers getting millions of dollars and I could have been a dentist, I could have been a lawyer. Them niggas.
Nah, you make a good point, but that's tiny generational wealth.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? South African shit.
Well, no, I'm not gonna be ignorant. I'm not gonna be
Nigerian
ignorant.
Joe, yo.
But I see the point. But no, niggas don't want to do what you talking about.
Well, that because they told
They
they
don't
can't
know.
do it. Niggas
No,
just do what
because
they
they
think is
told
cool.
that it's whack.
Bro, niggas do what they think is cool, bro.
Yes, they've been told that that's whack. So now we gonna lean away from that because that's corny. Mad shit got a negative stigma to it. I don't want to name that nigga. Nick Cannon is the man. In our culture, Nick Cannon is the man. We don't give him the same praise that we give a little dirty street nigga that got 17 chains on.
Don't say we.
I'm talking about.
We collectively.
I know, but that's a part of the problem that I want to highlight in this conversation. Hip hop will have us thinking it's a we when that's just
not a
a
we.
small number of people that's on.
It's not
like-
a small
like
number
that.
though. I disagree,
But
but it's cool.
I agree with Ish, though.
In the overall, when we stop talking about the group you talking about, I think enough of them recognize that Nick Cannon is the man, right? That's all
not
I'm saying.
culturally.
You don't think so?
Nick Cannon, no.
Nick
They'll
Cannon is on
recognize
season 21 of
No,
this show.
and nobody don't care about that show.
That's not
That's
true.
not true.
I wouldn't say people don't care about
I'm
the show.
not saying that. I'm
That's not
talking
true.
about the masses don't look at Nick Cannon in the light that he should be looked at.
Nick Cannon has historically been treated as quote unquote corny.
Corny.
Yeah.
Well, when he was
Absolutely.
doing fucking Gigolo.
Gigolo.
Bro, it was hard.
No.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know, Come on, it's Joe Spice today. I'm gonna get you.
Joe Spice.
You ain't gonna just watch the throne and pick up Jiggle.
I just said it wasn't a classic. And we ain't gonna go back to that. Though. Go ahead.
No, I want to
didn't
get
diss
back to that later. Only watch the throne. Though.
But he's right though. The cultural shit that has been instilled in us is need to be shifted.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah, like I went to Portugal, I felt like a nigga.
Cause you're a nigga.
I'm not a nigga.
Think them light eyes change some shit. You down, nigga? You down with us? Your P.O. box right by Shorty's. You ain't trying to say, bro, you down with us.
Yo, bye, man.
But why? But
Well, why did you
speak
feel
to
that way?
Because the stuff that we glorify, like, let me give you an example. Here we go with my examples. If I go in my closet, I literally might have 200 grand, 300 grand in my closet. That is some nigga shit. When I could have a vacation home in
Portugal.
Ibiza, yeah, Portugal. You get what I'm saying? So that's the shit that we've been taught to put on a high priority list, looking fly, being fly, as opposed to what he's saying, nigga, I could have took 100 of that and put it in the universal insurance policy.
like the shit Jeezy
and
said.
lived
Why,
off of
hold
that
on.
shit for mad long.
Why y'all always say y'all been taught that when it was niggas like you and him telling y'all the better way to do it and y'all didn't listen? Niggas just wanted to go the other route.
True.
There's
Everybody-
niggas.
why-
why do you
let me
think
finish.
that is?
There was older niggas preaching the same shit on the corner, 125th. There was other niggas in hip hop talking about generational wealth and what to do, and we chose not to listen because it was fly to follow. That was a choice that
I'm
we
agreeing
made.
with you.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with you.
People make that choice. I hate the
I'll tell
puppet
somebody the
master
other
shit.
way and I still make the dumb choice.
I
Yeah.
agree with that. It's more infuriating today because maybe at that point my dad didn't see a
have the
viable
knowledge.
path to get to millions of dollars. Today it's just a little more frustrating because it's like, yo, we have examples of us everywhere getting to it. So now it just looked like a lot more of a conscious choice today.
I think it's hard. It's harder today. Go ahead, Ice.
No, I'm saying the problem today also, you can get the more money, you still don't have the education behind what to do with the money.
I agree with
And
that.
that's why
I agree with
that
that.
knowledge information needs
But
to be.
it's inflation though, bro, because assets, like you talking about getting to millions of dollars instead of acquiring assets. And having assets is how you get to millions of dollars because money is inherently worthless. So
Well, these people are the asset.
as far as
They're not. But they don't own themselves.
Are you talking about the
So they
artist?
may be an asset to somebody else.
I don't think the artist is the asset. I think the artist is like the vehicle or the IP. The artist is essentially the conveyor belt of Frito-Lay, but then you still got to make the product. So you living in an era of music and television and film where we literally don't have a product anymore. If once the movie theater's over with, that's going to be a whole nother conversation. But in music, we don't really have product anymore.
I think he's right, but I think when you say the artist is the asset. They're just not an asset for themselves.
But let me ask you a question. How was the artist the asset if the artist is the thing that's the artist is a means to an end as far as the asset is the song, right? You can we've seen countless times again that there's a formula for songs. Like there, of course, you have genius in its own you know. It's you have people that have the genius in their own way. I don't want to call niggas geniuses because I hate when we do that because niggas don't even go to school no more. But
That's a fact.
when we have an artist that is supposed to give us a thing, and if you can't produce the thing, then your value as an artist is worthless.
Sure.
But that thing is gonna exist. You have music, and music kind of sits within a certain BPM. If you in the hundreds, you know, then you probably up tempo party record, 60, 50s. When Nothing But a G Thing came out, that was a party record. That's 60, 70 BPM. So the thing changes, the asset changes over time. And you just have to find the vehicle for that asset of music.
Let me give you an example. Do you think Drake is
That's
an
your
asset?
second example.
You think Drake is an asset?
I think Drake is a flash in the pan, once in a lifetime genius rapper who's been the number one rapper for 15, 20 years.
Which is an
You
outlier.
can't say, you know, if you talk about Ford versus Ferrari, Drake is Ford because he changed the way that things are done. It wasn't the flashiest
You're right.
thing,
You're right.
but them Ferraris was crashing
right.
and burning and decapitating niggas. So the best looking thing ain't always the one.
We're going to take it off of Drake. Meek Mill is an asset. Meek Mill is an asset for the people that generate income from him. But they might be generating more money than him.
I'm with you. So
You get what I'm saying?
No, they're assets.
He's a rental property. He's a rental property for them.
He's an asset, but what I'm saying is even though as an artist you're the asset, you're not necessarily the product. And that's why you not being a product, they can throw you to the side and
They can
fuck
kick you
over.
out in a minute.
I tell him all the time, it ain't nobody's fault what's happening. Because if you sit in a label means like, yeah, man, I really just want to buy a house and take care of my people and create my art, they gonna look at you fucking crazy. But if you go in there and say, I'm trying to be the best rapper in the world and I want to shit on niggas and I want to drop a classic, they gonna start dancing on the table, all that other weird shit.
I hate when they dance on the table. Yo, please don't dance on the table no more. Ever again.
They dance on the table?
Bobby ain't catch another record since he danced on that table.
Yeah, that was.
It's like
that was
the table curse. And that's my man too, not too much on Bobby, but that was crazy.
And no more tables.
Yeah, please, yo.
Man, look, buy a house, fool. And don't buy an expensive house.
Moderate.
Buy a moderate house. Get you a little fixer-upper, you know what I mean? Stop paying for them security guards. Don't get that HOA with that gate. Ain't nobody looking for your bitch ass. You don't got no felony.
Nah, but the women want to come through the gate.
Look, man. Nobody looking for your bitch ass. Okay? You are a bitch. And it's okay to be a bitch. You could be James Baldwin.
Yeah.
Stop trying to be tough. I say that with love. Which camera? I'm right here. You are a bitch. Your mama raised a good boy.
Oh,
be that. You embarrassing granny.
Niggas don't want to be good men anymore. You a good, kind-hearted soul.
You got a good heart, my nigga. Stop trying to be tough. You are a bitch. You was born a bitch. You led prayer, praise dance teams.
Yo, you contradicted yourself, yo.
But it's okay.
Yo, you calling them You just said we don't supposed to lean into that, but you calling them a bitch with negative connotations for being a good boy.
I'm not saying it's negative. I'm not saying it's negative. What I'm saying is the world gonna call you a bitch, and it's okay to be that.
And Vince gonna call you one too.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know the difference. We're not gonna act like these things don't exist. These are social norms. It's okay to be a bitch because I'm telling you.
It's not okay to be a bitch.
See?
You hear him?
Be yourself, because when you get scared in that room and you tell, they not gonna tell you that all they homies told too. They just never caught a case before. They never gonna tell you that. So be a good person, okay? Niggas told and they came home and they daddy was from there, so they got away with it. You don't got nobody from there.
They got away with it till their daddy passed away, nigga, and then now they ain't getting away with it no more. That getting away with it till daddy gone, nigga.
Yo, and if y'all stop snitching, the docs get more boring.
You're a sick man. We gotta talk about your white propaganda that you love.
Oh my God.
We gotta talk about your white propaganda that you love. Give it to me.
Look, man, you can't be watching all this bullshit poisoning your mind, and then you don't like they clone Tyrone.
Vince Staples.
Look,
I'm just glad he
don't
said
don't make me get on some filmmaking shit, because you know I know it. And
Please do. Please do.
I ain't jumping on.
Please do.
Look, bro.
Oh.
Look, I ain't trying to talk too much. I ain't trying to talk too much.
No, you here to talk, nigga.
Everybody finna jump you right now, and I don't want that to happen to you. But all I'm saying, bro, you like all that shit shot medium wide on them bullshit ass RE Lexi cameras. They look flat, they look dry, it look like an iPhone 4K. You can't get mad at somebody for trying some different shit.
Ozark don't look like that.
Ozark don't look like what? You mean the fake Breaking Bad?
Since you talk about the white propaganda, Breaking Bad didn't look like that.
I know, but you don't understand what happened.
Since we talking about the white propaganda shows that I like,
no,
let's talk about it.
All right, let's talk about how.
Since you want to talk about fucking Tyrone, fuck Tyrone.
Let's talk about how things get greenlit. Vince Gillian had worked before, so since no.
Stop trying to teach me, nigga. No, I don't want to learn nothing right now.
Since he worked before, tell me what nigga can have a show coming out with no prior anything being done and get Bryan Cranston. Because that costs a lot of money.
Who the fuck is Bryan Cranston?
Breaking Bad.
Walter White. Yeah, no, I ain't watched Breaking Bad.
So
Your Honor.
So boom, oh boy from Your Honor, you get an A-list actor, television, season. They get.
But I don't know that. You teaching me something now. I don't know how much it costs.
But that's what I'm saying. The budgets is crazy when you got a name, you got likeness, you're able to get A-list actors, shit like that, right? So you get that, you give creative freedom on the network. That's kind of letting people do what they want to do.
Tubi.
Nah, AMC. AMC was letting you get away with shit back then. I'm talking about an hour sitcom wasn't really a thing like that, especially from a slow burn show. So that shit gets successful. Another network like Netflix. Shout out Netflix. How y'all doing, man? We still on strike.
Yeah, so you got your Netflix hat on.
Yeah, no, we still on strike. I stand for something else.
Yo, if you'd have came up here wearing Netflix merch, I'd have killed you. Go ahead.
Shout out Netflix, man. We're on strike, man. I hope y'all love me still.
Oh, man.
But nah, so the show's successful, then the network would be like, we want our version of that. And then you get a show like Ozark. Right? Mm-hmm. They're never going to give that show to a black person. So based on as far as if the success of Ozark, I mean, if Breaking Bad is based in a certain, stereotype. Demo, yeah, exactly. Based on a certain demo, we're gonna give it to that same demo. So we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again because that's what's getting greenlit.
That's right.
So for they clone Tyrone, it's like, okay, how do I get my idea off while still having some remnants of the things I like? Because of Jordan Peele, he probably got that greenlit easily. But that's the dude that wrote Creed 2 and Creed 3. So the real question is, why does the nigga who wrote Creed 2 and Creed 3 have to have a Netflix movie for his first film? But then you got things that's in theaters right now that nobody's watching. So you can't. You feel?
I support that. I support that. I'm back in the art side of this.
Costs money,
and the Meteor Man fight is better than any fight in. They better call Tyrone.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. No,
Media Man.
That's fair.
They
but
better
also,
call
no, but that comes with
I'm
composition.
talking about how they executed what I thought to be a phenomenal concept if executed properly.
But you got to understand, Meteor Man is made by Robert Townsend,
the legend
so
of GOAT.
You got to think about how many days they get to shoot. So for my show, say a sitcom, some sitcoms have 2 weeks to shoot, 10 days. I had 3.5.
3.5 days.
That's what Tyler Perry said. That's the same shit Tyler Perry said.
Wait, you had what, 3.5 what?
I had 3.5 days to shoot in comparison to something like sitcoms. I worked on a sitcom before that had 10 days to
I
shoot.
had 3.5 minutes in front of Crown's Chicken, and that fight scene was better than the one in They Better Call
Okay,
Tyrone.
so I do you think the movie was shot well as far as cameras,
Yes.
as far as
Yes.
the angles?
Yes.
So you have to pick your poison. So if you want these cameras, if you want this certain kind of LUT, you want a certain level
gonna cost you
DP,
some money.
you have to spend the money on this, and you won't be able to spend the money on the stunt coordinators. When you trying to get something off the ground, you're gonna have to make a compromise.
I'm not sacrificing the stunt coordinator. How much he cost?
Yes, you would.
How much he costs?
Trust me, yes, you would.
How much he costs? I'm asking because I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. Do you want to drive a car in the movie?
Wait, but
'Cause
question.
a process trailer is crazy.
But question was
And
y'all
also,
critique about the
not to drop
stunts?
bars. Certain,
Nigga,
certain,
you ever
certain,
seen the Flintstones?
No.
We ain't gotta drive no.
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm not
Stop it.
playing with you.
So that means- so you just
Because maybe
speaking
I
to
write a movie without a car and they got a phone booth.
So you just
ain't gonna
speaking to
trick
the
me with all that
genius of IQ.
shit.
as far as what?
Friday.
Yeah, but that's DJ Pooh too.
I don't know who that is.
That's who wrote Friday.
But I'm just saying, you speaking to the genius of that because they ain't had no budget and all
Oh,
that.
they shot that on 2 streets.
They,
They shot it on
in
2
10 minutes.
Yeah. But also, permitting was different. What you can get away with was different, and people taking a chance. What's considered to be a mid-tier budget movie would have been Indiana Jones in the 80s and the 90s. Like, they spending $50 million on movies that's considered a mid-tier budget. They're spending $200 million on these new movies with this big IP. So if I'm a studio and I just spend $200 million on this, I'm not giving you no money for your nigger movie.
Right.
Why would I do that? If I'm trying to, if I'm trying to, if
I got Fast and the Furious, that
if
I know
I'm
them-
Netflix and I just gave Ryan Gosling, it's a movie called Gray Man. It's one scene in that movie that's, I think, high eight figures. You get what I'm saying?
The scene.
That's one scene in that movie that's high 8 figures. When he was tied to the bench and they had to shoot out. That's more than people's entire film budgets. And also with a lot of these companies, they're allocating the budgets differently. So a lot of people are pulling from a pot. So certain streaming platforms will have one pot and be like, we have $100 million for everything this year. Of course, it's more than that, but say that that's the number. If you got a Shonda Rhimes show, or you got, Ken and Bear, somebody that got these big names, Adam Sandler, that's most of that pot going already. So you got to figure it out. So then when we like, why is a movie starring these people or doing these people, or why is it shot this way? It's pretty much what they could afford based on the industry kind of bleeding money.
Vince, I'm with you on all this little light of mind shit you talking about. All I'm saying is that creatively, I was a little let down.
Yeah, they ain't hit a home run with the
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
But you don't understand how, because you come
And
from
I don't
music.
know what
No, you
that
come
has
from
to do
music.
with
You don't know
what-
how hard it is to hit a home run in film. In music, you can shit something out. You can sit in a room with your homie and make something, and it can become a hit. That's not happening in film and television at all.
You seen Sharknado?
Don't. Just don't.
That shit was probably expensive though.
Like, that wasn't cheap, nigga. What you talking about?
I don't know what. none
Damn,
of that-
sharks
That's all
flying and shit.
CGI.
That shit was not cheap.
But I received that. I received that. I may be naive to
Nah, I
how
look
all
at
of
it a
that
little different
Hollywood
after you
shit
broke it down.
It's crazy,
works.
bro.
Yeah, but I get to be a consumer when it comes to Hollywood. So I'll get to own the shit I complain about Ice with music. I get to be in movies. So I don't care about none of that shit.
He fighting for the artist, though. He fight for the artist.
I don't know if I all the way fight for them niggas. I've been learned that they volunteering themselves. They volunteer themselves. I'm done fighting for people that voluntarily just give away rights. What am I screaming for? Getting a headache. They looking to go do that.
The rights change too. The rights are changing. Like you don't even know what's gonna be in your shit in the next 6 months. They retroactively changing everything. It's like the streaming thing with Universal when they just sold everybody, put everybody catalog on Apple Music and didn't tell them. It happens.
Do they have to tell them?
No.
They don't own it.
But that's what I mean about the rights changing. It's like you might think, oh yeah, all right, cool, man, we finna make these CDs.
Well, that's one thing that ain't never gonna change. If you don't own it, then
You don't own it. You don't have it.
Exactly.
You got no say so.
Got no say so.
Nigga, we gonna put it wherever we want to put it.
I do want you to share your theory on how sonic sounds play a part in why the performance industry may not be fruitful for everybody, or why it's dying. When we had that conversation, I couldn't repeat it, but
just like as far as like tempo and
Yeah.
things of that nature.
Mhm.
I mean, you got to think about how global music is, and you have certain. I think it was like 2015 or earlier than that. It was no hip hop acts on none of these festivals except for like Mia Golding. Then you had Splash Fest in Oslo. I think Prime headlined it one day. Pusha T headlined it one day. McConan was on the stage. I think 3 slots after me. So I think the way the music was being created and the way the music was being digested were kind of more hand in hand. I think music is happening too fast now, and it's made for your phone and for the internet, basically. So even our mixes aren't being made for this live performance, and we're not paying attention to tempo, not paying attention to cadence, not paying attention to even performability. Like, I don't think a lot of people could even perform their cadences live.
Most of them can't.
They can't. They can't.
So when you go to one of these big festivals and you got these vocals up, it looks crazy.
It sounds crazy.
It sounds nuts.
And a lot of them rap over their vocals, which are done in the
Makes it
studio.
even worse.
It makes it 10 times worse.
And if I'm an agency, if I'm a booker and I'm putting you on this festival and then they don't know everybody's music. That'll just be ignorant for them to think. So if I don't know your music and I'm trying to listen to it and I can't understand it, you're not getting another show.
True.
So we kind of running ourselves out of the race by just trying to keep up with the internet and then wanting to get to translate to real life. Which is why motherfuckers like, oh man, why is Tyler headlining his festival over, you feel me, whoever else was on there, and it's his festival, and you hear people say things like that and it doesn't make any sense.
well, speaking of him,
Go ahead.
I mean, you brought him up.
Should I?
It's
ask
not
the
even.
question?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's yes.
So there was a picture of Tyler and Sexyy Red that came out recently, and it led all of us to
A lot of people.
A lot of people were really perplexed as to
That shit was sitting.
did he get a BBL or is he trolling us? What's
Not to
happening
my
here?
knowledge.
Okay.
But you never really know with that guy.
That's the thing.
I'm just happy that the artist can connect, and you know what I mean. The ushering in a new generation.
Jesus, you're diplomatic like a motherfucker.
That's the homie, yeah. Ushering in a new generation.
Ushering in, he said. I'm with you, my
man.
nigga.
Shout out Sexyy Red, man. St. Louis has brought us great things in music and hip hop, and I don't know what that nigga got going on.
Oh,
man.
you got it in you. I didn't know you had it in you.
No, he's him, yo.
I didn't know you had it in you.
He's at it. He's a crossover superstar.
Yeah, I didn't know you had it in him.
Crossover superstar. The whites love him, but he
Oh,
want
yeah,
to talk to
man.
me about white propaganda, nigga. I see your ass. I see you moving.
Yeah, but I vocally tell them I'm displeased with their actions.
Well, me too.
No, I mean like forever. Like when I first tried to get a deal, it's a certain record label that when Simon was like, "Yeah, man, I heard he hates white people," and this dude that worked at this label asked my manager like, "Yeah, man, what's up with the whole white people shit?" And I don't hate white people. It just I act black. So that makes people uncomfortable when you're not like happy to see him and like thanks for the opportunity. Like I don't know you, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't doing nothing for me. But shout out to all my white people, man. Y'all doing great.
Here.
Hold on, I got it. I got it. Where my little drop
Y'all
at?
doing great.
Oh, man.
JBP, where would you be without the JBP?
Yeah, what is that, Tom Ford?
No, that was the Dior shit that I sprayed the room spray.
This nigga got Dior room spray. Failing in life.
No, you're not.
I'm failing
No,
out
you're
here.
not.
Yo,
This
Dior.
ain't Portugal. You
Yeah,
back
yeah,
around.
yeah, that ain't gonna work.
You back around the homies.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, it's over.
Dior
That ain't gonna work,
Red
dog.
Don't work
spray.
on us.
Oh,
Don't work on
You
us.
just told
buddy.
me where you stayed over there.
I ain't told you.
Come on,
absolutely
man.
No.
All right.
We see the hoodie, Burberry. Stop look like
It's
work.
mad old.
Like,
Anyway, keep
Don't
it
matter.
pushing, bro.
Don't
It's
matter.
all right.
It don't matter.
Still expensive.
Burberry was
Yeah,
Burberry
like-
back then. What the fuck you talking about? Now, Vince, part of why I invited you up here, well, other than my extreme love for you, is because you told me you was gonna get at these niggas. But you came up here and you only start getting at me.
I mean, that's what I had time for. But when we get to the music conversation, then I'm gonna talk to Ice, and I gotta see if Ish gonna let you get some sick shit off. And then that's pretty much how I'm gonna play the rest of the day.
You gonna navigate it accordingly?
Yeah, because y'all be wilding up here.
How?
Wait, how?
I forgot. You said some shit that's just not true one day, and you said some shit that's not true one day, and I'm like, y'all know better than that.
What was the shit?
They be podding.
Y'all be acting like every nigga's like a mogul, and that y'all don't know that the tricks and the smoke. Yeah, it was you that did it too. So don't look at me like that. Wasn't it him?
About what?
Wasn't it him?
About what though? I might have.
about these startups and these like Suedo business opportunities that these white people be pretending we part of.
Oh yeah, when you say Lil Baby was working with Michael Rubin.
Yeah, working with is crazy. Like using,
I said Meek or Lil Baby.
using as like a little soft shit
either.
puppet, that's different. But like,
Either one, pick one.
working is crazy. Working, and you know working is crazy. Working, you got like a job or a title, consultant, something.
True. If who pick somebody that's up Bezos came and did something with you, whatever that may be,
It's your third example.
where you got some money, where you getting some money from it, and they getting more money from it, y'all working together.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they gotta apply that opportunity and hire somebody before they get the credit of working with us.
But that's a
Because
secondary
what happened is,
conversation.
I know, but what happened is they be like, "Hey man, my kids love you. Can you take a picture?" Then they got the picture. And then when they see it, she's like, "Oh my god," you know the shit that they say when they touch your shoulder and shit. My god,
My buddy.
Yeah, I fuck all that. Don't touch my shoulder.
But if you getting a check from it, they can touch your shoulder. Them Netflix niggas touch
You
your
can't.
shoulder.
No. You want to call somebody? Want me to call my showrunner? They be better than me.
Yo.
But shout out Andy, shout out Jasmine.
Listen to him.
I love y'all. You know what I mean?
You love him.
Yeah, I fuck with Jasmine. You know, African, my fellow African.
Oh, yeah.
I fuck with Andy because he throw the Allbirds on and he let me yell at him in the office. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it regardless, but he don't.
You got it.
He don't take it personal.
What Ice did?
Yeah, what I did.
Oh yeah, man, you be on this. You be on this hip hop shit a little heavy, bro.
What's up? What I talk to me?
Look, Ice, look, bro. I've been in New Jersey before, right? You better stop acting like you believe these niggas' songs, bro.
What niggas?
All of them. All the bumpkins who done sold 500 kilos of heroin,
I know they lying.
but they
Talk
still.
to 'em.
I know, but you say I like the street
Yeah,
niggas.
yeah.
You better stop
I
giving
like the
these-
music.
No.
Nah.
You gotta let the children know that it's fabricated, bro. It's Macho Man, Randy Savage, and it's obvious to tell because they would be over there with Young Thug and them, and then we get the new little batch of young niggas that's like, hey man, I killed an African. Give me a record deal, and it's like, come on, cuz we not on that no more.
Yeah, I'm just a fan of the music, bro. I don't really
I
care
know
who these
but-
niggas killing.
I know,
Or
but-
not killing.
But we gotta care, bro.
I got to.
That's
Yeah,
what we be
gotta
trying to
care,
tell
bro,
them.
because you niggas want to march when the police smack something, but you know we gotta. You need to march when the police smack
I say go
something.
march.
Because I'm marching too.
Ice ain't marching.
You ain't gotta march, bro. Just like pull up, bro.
He not
Like,
gonna pull up.
He ain't pull up.
Ice is gonna say, I'm
Stare at a
playing my
white man,
PlayStation.
like have a white look at a white man, like nigga.
Nothing.
You gotta. apply
Ice ain't go
yourself,
to the
bro.
marathon store.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
You crazy. The original, before it was done over. Don't play with me.
You want the Slauson tees?
Yeah. Personal
Don't get
invite.
shit. Yo, Ice Spice, I don't want no beef today. You and Flip already did it,
Stop
yo.
that Ice Spice
I'm
shit.
sorry. I
your new name?
apologize. But Park said it.
I'm well rested again.
Yo, you know what I don't like about you and Flip's viral moment? And
I don't like none of it, but go ahead.
But we had this talk before here that Joe just gonna get blamed for everything. Y'all niggas did y'all little shit. I was so glad y'all did it. I was. Y'all went crazy. But here come the stupid fan. Yo, Joe tell them niggas to fight. And I'm home reading this shit like, yo, what do they think of me?
Dog, I got a text.
Can y'all tell people?
Hold on. Look, I got a text
Jonas
message.
Scott.
You Jonas Scott.
Jonas Scott old.
Somebody said, yo, Joe Script did that shit for y'all, didn't he? Scripted. Like, this shit we just read off a script.
No, I can't write a script. That's my other beef with you, nigga. You were supposed to show me how to write the script, like it was a song. We had that whole talk. You inspired
never hit me back. I
Writing
got you.
room. We was gonna get
Did you
together.
download Final Draft?
No. Look at you, like
Yo, Mel.
Yo, I'm gonna get that.
Mel.
Yo, Flip.
Yo, Mel.
You
Mel,
see it,
stop.
right? You see it,
Stop.
right, Flip?
His home team. That nigga, he
see it,
cool. I
right?
like him too.
Okay,
Stop
okay,
that.
okay, no.
I like that nigga. I like that
He
nigga.
gonna go
Nah,
home.
Flip, Flip.
You gonna be here with us.
Okay,
I be
great.
talking, Flip. I be
No.
talking to this nigga, and I be like, dude, this like, well, Vince, and then he getting, you know how you put the voice on the phone
he
voice,
did,
say
I
this
know.
voice.
Get that nigga. I'm talking
Homeboy
about
say
her.
this voice.
Yeah, Vince, I just need the direction. I'm gonna come to LA. Never hit me. He out there where the white
Y'all
people
started
at.
killing people.
We always been killing people. It's like our
That
thing.
slows me down. That slows me down when I see that.
Can't say that, Vince.
I can't tell the truth. I thought we liked the music. I thought this was hip hop. We
yeah,
street
true.
niggas. We versus.
Put the switch on it.
He put the reverse on it, nigga.
Yeah, right.
He put the reverse.
Man, y'all be pissing me off. I love y'all.
Yo, Mel,
Yes.
you gonna go home.
Oh,
You gonna be
no,
here
you're
with
right,
us.
you're right, you're
Yo,
right.
Ice and Flip, can y'all tell them the truth that it wasn't me? All I need you to do is clear my name.
Listen, man, this is what we do up here. We get in the moments, and sometimes we have to just
That don't clear my
express
name.
ourselves. It has
Joe
nothing
ain't
to do
tell
with Joe.
nobody
Thank
to
you.
do shit.
Hold on,
Thank
hold on, nigga. Yo, stop stepping on my shit. All you
here
niggas.
we go again.
If I want to take my time and address the people, allow me.
Camera and Flip.
Thank you. I
The
can
red
see
dot
it.
right there.
Yeah, red dot. Joe didn't script anything. We brothers, and sometimes we just get into mode and we get into arguing, but we can get over it quickly because at the end of the day, it's a job and we're professionals.
That's why they think it's scripted, though.
Yeah, we're professionals. I love you. I love you too. That's it. We're not trying
It's
to kill
awful.
each other.
Who
Me
are?
and you.
Who are?
You and him.
Y'all
'Cause
do it. Y'all do it.
You popped off the viral and he said, hold on, nigga. Hold on.
Yeah, I really want to add a Y to it, but
You my man too. You killed that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
wanna add a
killed
Y?
that- Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Turn up. Get him.
Oh yeah.
Get him.
Tell him right now, nigga.
look, get him right. See, look.
Oh.
Make your own moment. Get him.
We good.
Go.
No, man,
Get off me.
Go ahead.
No, 'cause
You
I-
was talking. No. Hold on. You
I got
talking-
the worst end of our
When my
last
man wasn't here,
exchange.
you
I'm
took.
fine.
Hold on. I'm gonna let it go. But when my man wasn't here, you see you gonna get at him when he came back about all that shit and add a Y and shit like that. And I see you decided not to, which is great for you. Who I'm saying salute. My man, you say, yo, I got some niggas is getting at me, niggas see me in the street. I don't know if I owe Ish an apology. I gotta talk to them about that because a lot of shit was left out. You had all this shit when he wasn't here. They gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. Sign up to Patreon, pledge. Y'all gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't do it yet.
That's what you did.
Oh, you right.
Niggas in the street was making me feel bad. Cause it was too much
Hookah?
It was yeah.
Let me
Yo,
ask you a
men are so fragile.
That
yo.
hookah shit crazy though.
Men are so
Hookah-
fragile.
hookah
For
go,
some
yo.
reason,
And
hookah
Ish-
made it worse.
I ain't gonna say
the hookah
Because Ish used the platform to fucking manipulate the audience and frame me in a way where I was
Lamar.
misrepresented.
Yo, camera on ice.
You know I ain't the director, nigga. Fuck out of here.
No, his face was organic. Like, go ahead.
Hookah, for some, they got on smoke. Whatever hookah did, hookah got niggas mad. Hookah, nigga.
It could have been anything else. The
It
fact that
made
it was
cool.
hookah.
Yeah, hookah.
But that's
That
where I
turned
say
niggas
he,
up.
and that's why I'm mad at you, Newark boy, because you was there. You knew how hookah operated in the house.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah, I do.
Oh.
That's why I was shutting up. I did you a favor by shutting up.
everywhere, nigga. Hookah is
What does hookah do? Tell me. I don't know.
It's
aphrodisiac.
borderline vodka, nigga.
Wait, what?
It serenades the women?
Hookah, Hennessy,
Vodka.
Hey, yo, hold on. Pause.
That was a weird example. Ish. I
hookah,
gotta
and
pause.
dry Henny,
It
nigga.
casts a spell. It
Yo,
casts a
who-
spell.
Really?
Listen,
This is shit in hookah?
Put it this way.
Mel.
You asked the baddie to go somewhere. One of the first questions she want to know is hookah
Is it-
going to be there.
Yeah.
There's a reason she asking for
Hookah get the girls wet?
Whoa.
it. I didn't know.
Wow.
It might not get them wet,
Hookah
but
is
it
not-
lead them down
It
the
sets a
path.
vibe. It sets a vibe.
Look, it lead them down the path to wetness.
Yeah, but it's a shame that hookah is that symbol for men across the nation. Like that's why some
put
people,
emphasis on hookah,
Yo,
Ish.
some people like when you go to Dubai, some people just use it to casually smoke it.
That's true, but we're not in Dubai.
Some niggas ain't using it to get pussy.
Joe,
And
From
on
their-
top of
from
that,
their
you put an
friends.
emphasis on
Long-lasting.
hookah though. You made it like I ain't
Because
gonna lie,
that
niggas
made that
asked
shit
me,
worse.
Niggas smoke hookah with my bitch for 9 years, nigga. Niggas even cared in 9 years.
that's not what happened.
They was
but
getting
it's-
married. For him to paint me like that, like I would
painted
go
you like
behind
what?
him and do something. That was disgusting, and the streets believed it.
I want the camera.
Bro,
Yo,
to
me
stop.
even talking about
listen
it
to this,
sounds foul still. I'm done. I'm off it.
Ice is a neutral party.
No, he's not.
Why ain't he?
Because look up neutral.
Ice ain't on my team.
Look up neutral and stop.
Ice is
it's me.
a
It's me.
neutral
Stop
party.
it. He's not.
And I want you
For-
to
for
see
neutral
Ice's
party, don't we have to
reactions
agree
to
on
the
who a
shit
neutral
that Joe
party
is
is?
saying.
I'm Switzerland in this.
Exactly.
Neutral fucking
He's Switzerland.
party. Yo, so it dawned on me during the week that Kobe Bryant is a Virgo. and Dave Chappelle is also a Virgo, and Beyonce is a Virgo, and Michael Jackson is a Virgo, and Joe Budden is a Virgo.
It's pretty good.
What a lineup.
Pretty
Here
good
we
company,
go.
right?
Here we
What a
go.
lineup.
No.
Wow. Salute to the bean.
You
Rest-
can't
rest
moonwalk.
in
You
peace.
can't twerk. You never had 80 in the game.
Oh shit! Yo,
Yo, his nigga. Nah, but
Crazy on you.
my man going crazy.
That was wild.
Salute. I don't know what's going on, but niggas going crazy. I'm gonna have my day too. Fuck it.
Wow.
You my man. Get that nigga.
So we all went to see well, most of us, because Flip played us out.
He did.
He did, yeah.
But we went to go see Dave Chappelle at the Garden.
This you snitching ass nigga. He gonna point at me.
Did you go, nigga?
Whether I win or not, why are you pointing at me?
Nigga, you supposed to step up and say I ain't go neither, nigga.
No, I'm not.
I get at you.
You snitch ass nigga. He's like, he ain't
Stop
go
calling
either,
niggas a snitch.
yo.
Stop calling niggas a snitch.
What's
Stop
your-
putting that label.
All right, let me ask you a
Did
question.
you go with them niggas?
I did not.
All right, that's it. I was just pointing out that he's being biased against Queens,
You
nigga.
pointing
He's
it
trying
out
to be
is
cool.
a snitch.
He's trying to be cool with you because you got some shit on him. I'm not letting nothing slide today, nigga.
This nigga crazy. Hey, yo, dog, listen.
I don't
When you
think,
be like,
I hope
look,
he ain't got no more shit on me.
yo,
That should've been
listen, right?
He emptied the clip.
When a nigga be like, yo, we locked him up, he like,
Nah, see? Yo, stop that with the street shit. Stop. Did you go? No.
What did y'all think, to the people that attended, what did y'all think about Dave Chappelle's performance? What was the name of it again? Because we like that name.
The Lunatics Manifesto.
That was hard.
Okay.
Hard.
Are we snitching on
That's
Netflix right now? This is why they took our phones.
Well,
Ain't
people
no,
got
ain't no
their phones when they
podcasters
left.
was up in that piece.
People got their phones when they left.
Hey, Netflix. First of all, and wait a minute. Actually,
Let's
my
tell
bad.
all the jokes.
My bad. They took their phones.
Oh, here you go.
You hid yours.
Rat City.
Rat City.
They do Rat City. That's they drop.
Man, what's up?
Yo, shit, Dave.
What's up? You got it out?
Hey, yo,
I'm
French
sorry.
toast. Chill the fuck out, son.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
everybody ain't. Hey, what's that little red Vince went on earlier? Everybody ain't built the same. Y'all stopped, took your phones out, made your last calls, tucked it in
Turn the ringer off.
Yeah, all that loser shit, tucked it in the pouch, handed it over to a complete stranger. Not me.
Well, we didn't have a purse.
I didn't have a purse either.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't bring it.
Yes, you did.
Did so, nigga. We saw you.
Well, I didn't. My phone ain't in my bag.
In my story, it is. That's how you got
Oh,
it
go
in.
ahead, get your lie off. Phone in my pocket. Really good show. I want to shout out to Dave. Ashley Larry opened. Who else opened? The openers were fire.
Jeff Ross was the
George
MC.
Wallace.
George Wallace killed
Can't
it.
leave George Wallace out.
He was the first opener.
Yeah, he was.
He was the first one.
There was
Aziz.
Ansari was there.
He was alive. He was.
And then Shane Haggis.
All right.
Gillis.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Shane Gillis went crazy. Where do we want to start? Do we want to kick Aziz back in?
He was the weakest link.
He was.
He was the weakest link.
Yeah, but expound. Come on.
I mean,
That's being nice.
Yeah.
Come on.
He was bad like that?
Yeah. So
Dog.
Jeff Ross was the.
And he came out right before Dave.
Yeah.
There was already 3 openers.
And we didn't know who. Like,
we already got George Wallace, Ashley Larry, and
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis.
We got that already, and
And
they all were
smoked.
funny.
They all smoked.
They all were funny.
Smoked.
Hey, we got one more person coming out. Nigga, I'm looking at my watch. Okay, a little late show. You've seen him before. The Comedy Cellar Netflix special. Brother Aziz. Name recognition. Crowd goes
went
crazy.
crazy.
This nigga walk. He walk in like he didn't brush his hair.
He just got out
He
of
didn't
bed.
wash his face. That nigga jeans was dingy and dirty. He just looked like shit and sounded like shit up there and just was not funny. Now I've seen him be funny before.
He's funny.
too.
He's
Yeah.
funny.
So let me say
I
that.
was- when
I'm
he
not
walked
trying
out,
to
I thought
completely
he was
kill
gonna
him.
be funny.
I've
Yeah,
seen
me
him
too.
be funny before, but it's been a little while. And I definitely didn't want to be there in person to see whatever the fuck he was. He a lot of London jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, it got to the point where we was looking around like, all right,
All right, dog. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I knew it was bad when he tapped his thigh and said, "Yeah, I recently moved to London." I was like, "Oh, that's the end for me." That's when that's
like
normally
that.
when I turn
He
from
bombed.
Yeah, it
Netflix.
was pretty bad. Yeah,
It wasn't
bad.
good.
He bombed.
It wasn't good.
Aziz,
But if, if I'm watching this
Mm-hmm.
special, if I was watching that, I'd turn it off. I'm
For
cool.
sure.
I'm cool.
Definitely.
For sure.
Like if I see Aziz special, I'm gonna click it. Because he has been funny.
And the three people that performed before Aziz, again, similar to the Bill Burr concert, they were edgy. Like because people don't have their phone, these comedians are really getting into their shit I can't say on the internet, and I used to get canceled for. Everybody could get it. Every group can get it.
And they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. And I loved that because at the Bill Burr concert, Parks was mad jovial. Like I told you. All them black people jokes. Parks was, you didn't know the end of that one. Oh, you could have smoked that one, Bill.
Yo, stop, man. You knocked it out.
This one, it was a little. I like that shit. But they all went
I
crazy.
laughed the exact same way at this show as I did the other show. But
That's my story.
Not in his story.
My story.
you tell it your way.
Oh man, yo.
Nah, but they were all great. Speak to it. Speak to their Dave just killed that shit.
Yeah, Dave killed it. I'm not going to spoil. There was a particular joke.
That Jim Carrey joke.
The Jim Carrey joke, which that might have been the best setup, delivery, just that joke itself that I've heard. I don't even know how many years. He absolutely smoked.
He dedicated the show to shitting on handicapped people.
He really did.
He did.
That was crazy.
He decided to get off of the LGBTQ community.
Well,
no, he didn't.
Well, he
that was
gave
a
them
trick.
way more of a
He said
That
Yeah.
was a trick.
Yeah,
It was a
it was
genius trick.
Yeah, but he did.
But he went-
He made a lot of
He went
a
crazy.
lot of handicap jokes.
And
And-
if all of you are not on X right now, it was funny. That nigga was acting it out and shit. I won't do it.
Yeah, I'm not, yeah, relax.
Because his bag is secure already, mine is not. But when your bag is secure though, boy.
You could do what you want.
Oh my Lord.
Hey, even Ashley Larry came up there and said what he said, and then was like, I got all your phones locked up. Y'all ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
And said something that he wouldn't have said if them phones was out.
So I left after Dave.
I stayed.
Parks stayed.
Yeah.
I stayed.
This is where I throw it to Parks for.
Yeah, he said I'm coming back out, so I said, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go get me another drink. Met my dude Nicholas Craven, who does a lot of the ransom shit. He came over, hung out with us. He was a couple seats behind us, and Burna Boy came out. Does 2 songs. He's like, yo, I just came here to watch the show, and Dave said, yo, come up here and rock out. So he did. He killed it. Then Travis comes out.
Really?
Sicko mode.
Oh, great. Sicko mode without Drake.
Not just maybe this hate.
You stayed.
And that was hate what I just did.
That's hate.
Not about it.
That was hate what I just did.
But from a person that's been to quite a few Travis Scott tours,
Stun on him, Ice.
I don't want to see Travis Scott on a Dave Chappelle stage.
Oh, they made it look like something. I don't know, the lights, the smoke, all that shit. That shit looked like something. It wasn't a Travis show, I'm sure, but
But if you
they
paying
did their
for
best.
if you paying for a Dave Chappelle show, you get George Wallace, you get Aziz, you get
Oh, you
all
get
of
your money's
these people. Then you get a free fucking Burna Boy 2 songs and a Travis
And a Travis
feature.
Scott performance.
Nigga,
with,
you are happy.
with
Oh, no, for
living.
sure.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Come on, man.
Yo, stupid.
Yo, dog.
They're alive.
You get to see Travis and go home.
Dog.
Why we don't get to kill people at our concerts, man? Niggas be dying at them concerts. It was one worse. I think it was like Portishead or somebody like that. One of them versions of White. A speaker fell on like 10 people, smushed him. They kept it going. It happened all the time. Like, you know what I mean?
Don't die, Jesus.
I want to know why we can't kill people too. I'm just saying. Boston Marathon's still going. It's a bunch of stuff.
Yo, bitch.
I want everybody to know this is
I'm saying
satire.
accidents happen.
This is satire.
That wasn't an accident, nigga.
Bitch, the Boston Marathon.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Them two weirdos.
They fucking dropped the bag by the trees. Yeah.
Fucking dump book bag.
Hey, somebody didn't find it. That's an accident.
Yo.
And then they had a shootout with the police, nigga. You forgot?
Yeah, they
Did
killed
they
mad
miss?
people. They killed a cop. Them two
say
niggas
they
went
win?
crazy.
Yeah, did they win? All I'm saying is something happened with security and accidents happen and people died, but they got forgiven. Let bro rock.
And let him rob, but he didn't acknowledge it. How about that?
You know about,
Did he acknowledge it? Yes or no?
It was a ride called Perilous Plunge in Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's Berry Farm is a small ghetto theme park in the Mexicans of Buena Park, California. And it's a water ride that goes straight down, but then a banger left because the wall right there. And a lot of people done splat right into that wall. They ain't never said sorry. And I used to get on there all the time. They just closed it. Everybody was sad. It happened, bro. Everybody not gonna make it, man. You read the Bible.
And that's why
I read the Bible, nigga.
And that's why I'm not going to LA. You niggas is cold.
Yeah, you cold. You cold. I didn't know you was cold like
he
this.
He said sorry, bro. He didn't mean it. He said, oh, and he rubbed his head and shit. You know what that mean, man?
He didn't say
What
real
that mean?
sorry.
My
With the
fault.
black and white with the hair rub. Come on, man. You see niggas
I'm
do that in
saying-
court when they feel
Oh shit!
I'm so phony. I'm sitting there laughing with you, but I cried over the Boston Marathon doc. I cried.
That shit was sad.
See, I don't even. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
That shit was sad, Vince.
It
Go
was
watch it.
sad.
It was sad, bro.
I know it was sad.
The nigga ran over his own brother
Oh,
to
wait,
get
hold
away.
up. Now you got some other beliefs. Whoa.
About
You
what?
got
Shit. You down with them
You got
niggas?
some Rizza Islam beliefs. Huh?
I ain't with all that. I'm from California, but that's some out here shit.
Yo, hey, Vince. Yo, Vince, chill out, man. Come on. I'm
That's
done.
some East Coast shit. All the bow ties and shit. That ain't.
Yo, Vince, stop.
Not East Coast shit.
Hey, moving right. Hey,
So Travis Scott sung Happy Birthday to
I
Dave.
don't want to
Great.
hear no niggas say they from South Central. Tell me where that's at. Give me your intersection.
I don't know.
I hate a South Central ass nigga. Where is that at?
I don't know
Point it
where
on the
he
map.
from.
We don't know where South Central's from. It was that.
But
Is that?
he,
Hey, look,
from,
bro.
he from LA.
Bro, I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. He a 5%er?
Reason? Nah, he must. Who
Do
you
he know a Wu-Tang Clan album?
Travis Scott. Travis Scott went crazy at the performance though.
He did. He sang Happy Birthday to Dave, like with the auto tune.
Ooh, Travis Scott.
We missed that.
Oh, fuck.
Man, we missed
He
one.
did three
Damn
songs. He did Goosebumps. He did Sicko Mode. I forgot. He did one of the ones off the new album. I forgot what song it was. It was fire. It was good. It was only an extra half hour. Y'all should have stayed.
Dog, that's dope for free.
No, that's
They need to lower the prices on these
free.
Travis Scotts. I know that.
Yeah, I don't
I want a few more.
I want some too.
I can't find them. You can't even find them.
I can't
The price
afford
is
them.
the second problem. You got
Why
to
you
find
don't
them
get the fake ones?
Like Kendrick. That's some LA shit. We don't do that in New York.
I'm just saying they
He
got
came
the,
out here, got them fake Jordans. Y'all let him do it too. You
the
ain't
new
call and
fake
check
ones.
him.
Is, well, we don't really fuck with Mike like that, man.
Who y'all fuck with?
Magic.
Yeah, like, you know, the sickest. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Literally and figuratively, nigga. Literally and figuratively.
Holy shit.
Yo.
He's still here.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that.
30
Don't
years
talk about
later.
our bow ties, nigga. Nah. Don't talk about our bow ties. Niggas can't even eat at a Waffle House in peace, nigga. You want to talk about bow ties?
we got black Israelites and shit. They be downtown with the smokers. They got the little they wear the skirts and shit right in front of the Ace Hotel. A lot of niggas that tail and get out the pen.
They become Israelites, right?
Yeah, I know you know. I
I don't know none of that shit. I don't know that shit.
All right, so look, top 10 deadly concert incidents. He 10, man. Yeah, he booming. 2004, they had 194 deaths in Argentina from a fire. Beverly Hills Supper Club fire, 165 deaths. Yeah, man, let Travis rock, man.
Well, he's rocking.
Yeah, he's right.
He's rocking.
I believe in forgiveness, bro.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? They
Me
try to
too.
kill
Back
that
to the
man.
Bible, you know.
Me too.
Back to the Bible.
So now,
WWJD, man.
But now, the people that went to the Wednesday Dave show, the baby performed.
And Nas.
And it's Ludacris, De La Soul.
Oh, the baddies only reported on the baby.
Not Nas?
Not at all.
No, Mel said Nas.
She would.
I mean, he performed.
He said the baddies only talked about the baby.
I mean the younger baddies.
Oh, got you.
Not the 50-year-old baddies.
Vince, you see how they treat me up here?
Yo, what are you
You
doing? Nah,
can-
nah. Yo, Mel, I'm gonna get at you and this nigga. Vince. I'm
know.
telling you.
Yeah, we gotta
I know.
get
That's my man. Stop.
I know. Okay.
You get him involved. No.
Oh, shit. All right.
Why you let them do that to Reason too?
What you mean? You let them do that to Reason?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was your fault. Yeah.
That's true.
I fuck a Reason.
Me too.
Musa called me and asked me to give Reason a verse. I'm on one of his albums before this one.
Well, one of his albums.
Yeah. I don't know how many albums a nigga got.
Okay.
You think I'm keeping tally of niggas' album counts? I'm running the business, Joe.
Yeah, you so shady, man. Shout out to Reason. I'm not even getting into it. So last night I stayed up. I put my dog mask on. Started barking. I left the hookah spot.
Make sure you're home early enough to, you know what I mean?
K on Dolo.
Hey, huh?
K on Dolo.
Did I go home dolo? Of course I went home dolo. I love my girl. I'm thinking about marriage.
Hookah. Oh,
It ain't just you no more.
Salute.
Now what?
Salute.
It ain't just you. It ain't just you.
gotcha.
Anyways, all for the Drake album to not drop. And I was pissed last night.
I was tight too.
I was tight.
I
I
was
stayed up
pissed.
till like 1, 2, because sometimes they do the
He do
little
a little
late
late.
shit. I was like, maybe
Oh,
it's
he
coming a
got
little
us.
later.
He got us, because
And
I
then it
had the
hit me.
same thought.
Then it hit me.
Like, oh, he might do it a little later, let the bums get out the way.
Fucking doofus.
And it didn't come.
Then it hit me.
But I only-
we would have got it. We would have known because any of his last drops, what'd he do? Goes on his radio show, does a premiere show.
But I
plays some of
saw, it might be cock sources, but I saw that he planned a radio show. And it was the little Amazon clip that said, August 25th, we getting Drake. That's the only reason I bought into that. I don't normally listen to release dates. Drake now, to me, is getting on the Kanye level with release dates. But I like the way he does it. He gets y'all ready for the album right when you think it's coming, and then a week later give it to you.
Well, see, what
hey,
I
y'all
like-
stay on edge for a week and buy my shit.
Well, there's a couple things. One, with Drake, he never told us nothing.
I mean, he told us at every concert he's been doing for the past
No,
2
but I'm
months
saying
that the album's coming out in a week.
We never got a date from him.
True.
From none of his pages, from the OVO page. Like, we never got nothing from that camp.
But we heard him say it's going to be here in a couple
He
weeks.
said
for
within.
2
He
months.
said in about 2 weeks, and that was 4
But
weeks
he's
ago.
also not the artist that needs to give a release date.
I agree.
True.
But he has even taken it as far as his last project. He, even if it's short, he'll put something up and say tonight or Friday night. Like, he'll put something up. It's been complete radio silence other than the cover. All the signs was there that it wasn't dropping. We just wanted
I
it to.
cannot wait for this project as a fellow dog. And I guess you are right. This is me loving my white propaganda.
Now, also, I've heard Saturday is International Dog Day, and now they're saying it might drop Saturday in theme with everything else.
That's some ignorant shit too, though. That's a nice way to just say, hey, my shit dropped Saturday, man. I forgot. I was busy yesterday. I do think that that's fly.
Sample clearance.
I could do what I want.
Yeah, that's all it is. The shit digital now. We ain't putting it in stores, no way. I hit a button. It's out.
I could do what I want.
Do you think, Vince, there's anything to the people that are dismissive to the Drake-Kendrick argument because Kendrick doesn't have the same output that Drake has? Do you think there's any validity to that?
I mean, no.
It's your West Coast bias.
Nah, I mean, I don't think it. I think they two completely different styles of artists.
That's
Like,
true, but one of them niggas
comparing
drops
them is just
every
thirsty.
year, sometimes twice.
Yeah, but
One of them don't.
What did that mean, though?
Well, I'm asking
We
you.
don't know their process of how they create music. You know what I mean? You don't know who's in the studio doing what. You don't know who, and that's not even trying to feed into the writing shit. I'm talking about the producers they work with. I don't know. You don't know who's getting sent beats. I know Drake. He works with a lot of more producers than Kendrick does. So just based on that fact alone, you're gonna get more output. Kendrick in the studio with 2-3 people at most, probably.
Man, Kendrick better drop an EP with some
For
shit.
what though?
Because I asked him to.
I like that.
That's what I got.
like that.
That's what I got for him. So when do we think this Drake shit is coming?
I don't know.
When's the tour?
I think he pushed it back because my birthday was next week.
I think Kendrick finna do it. Whatchamacallit? They headlining Tyler Festival. Him and Keem, they might do a
The Hillbillies.
yeah. A
Oh, I
collab.
can't wait to see them three take the Sexyy Red picture. Oh, man.
I definitely think we getting the Hillbillies project or something.
That's what they're called.
That's what. Yeah, him and King.
Okay.
Yeah, I do think that'll be a project we'll get. So anybody else got an idea about the Drake date?
I think when the tour ends, or like the last week of the tour.
They said his tour don't end for a month or two. Said I think his tour ends at
Oh,
the
because
end
it
of
goes
October.
global?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They tore you up because you said it ended in September.
In the U.S.
Yeah, and he was like, he coming out here in October. So what Park's talking about? I don't know, but if
Where's
that's the
here?
case,
Overseas somewhere probably.
I don't think so.
Well, in other news, I wasn't so disappointed because Victoria Monet dropped.
And she got a song on there that is some nigga shit.
The,
What, the one
is
about
fire.
the Cadillac?
I think it's called Home.
The project is fire. I probably will play some at some point.
I was gonna play something
from it. All right, well then you go. I don't
you
want
got it?
I don't want to steal your sauce. I want my own sauce.
I got something else.
Me too, nigga.
I know you do. It's all right, bro.
Yo, Ish, why
Yo,
we
look
gotta
at you.
do
Why
this,
we
yo?
gotta go back and forth?
I'm gonna tell him
I don't wanna
what you
play
said to
tug
me
of
this
war,
morning.
bro.
Yes, you do,
I'm
because you
good.
started this morning.
What? I complimented your shirt.
No, Ish was going to the sandwich spot, right? I got the sandwich from the spot, so he was going to the sandwich spot. He said, "Yo, I'm going to pick up some sandwiches before work. You want your shit?" I was like, "Yeah." He says, "How you want it?" I said, "Bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, and pepper, ketchup, hot sauce." He said, "Damn, all that, nigga." I said, "If you just tell them it's for me, they'll know how to make it." Then what you say? Nigga, I look like telling them niggas, "Yo, this is a sandwich for Joe." Yo, this is a sandwich for Joe.
Hey, yo, dog,
I'm the
guy-
store runner.
This guy,
You sent him to the store?
Yo, that's not what happened. Yo, this nigga's a great story. I can see how you a rapper, yo. You nice with the pen, and you left-handed. Yo, what I'm saying was, I was going to the store to get a sandwich. I'm hungry. I'm like, yo, dog, I'm going to go to the store to get a sandwich. I said, yo, you at work already? Because it was like maybe 10 minutes before we supposed to be here. So I didn't want to do that. If everybody was already here, I would have came and said, fuck it. He's like, nah, I ain't there. I'm walking out my door. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to go get a sandwich. I'm like, yo, you want something? So he tells me what he
telling the
wants.
same story I just told.
No, but then he said, yo, just tell them it's for me. They know what I want. I said, nigga, I'm not walking in no store saying, yo, make me a sandwich how Joe Budden like your sandwich. Fuck you think I am, nigga, little man?
See, that's crazy.
That is exactly
That's the same thing he said.
Yo, but he put a
That's
little.
the same exact thing I said.
I'm not going.
But my brain don't operate like that.
Vince, we talk a lot about masculinity up here, you know, and how fragile it is, and you know what the do's and don'ts are. So you're seeing it like live and in person. What's your thoughts?
I think everybody
I'm
needs.
on your ass. I'm on your ass soon. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, Vince, she's absolutely right. Like, what do you think of that?
I mean, I just think everybody needs to, respect people's boundaries and wishes, but I think we also need a week in jail, just as men in general. Like when you gotta have a nigga tell you, hey, don't stand up and piss in here. You learn boundaries and respect because you don't know what he in here for or what he gonna do to you. And then you learn, hey, man, it's not always about me.
He right. He right. Yo, he right.
I don't need the weekend jail.
When y'all gotta pretend that y'all both don't want the bottom bunk. I'm finna bail out. It's cool. Like, we all need that. You learn a lot in that day.
I don't even need that, big bro. You got it.
Anytime I need, I just go cut on beans. What's your life like?
Nah, I
Listen
see
to
it.
it.
He right, yo. That's funny.
That do it for me.
I seen a nigga get his ass whipped for shitting in Baltimore. The nigga was like, yo, bro, we about to eat. Don't shit. And this white dude was fiending. He was coming down. You know, he be getting the runs on dope. He shitted this big dude, beat the dog shit out of me. I felt horrible for the dude, bro.
It's just an ass whooping, bro. Good
I know.
ass whooping. Get all that out your system.
You ain't
bro.
lying.
The younger you get it, the better you are. You feel me? That's why I got this right now. Fuck me up. But I
Nah,
learned.
see, you got your Odd Future mustache, nigga. You looking like an
Bro,
OG, a
look,
vet now.
I've never been in no rap collective, bro, ever in my life. I'm not splitting no money, Joe.
Yo,
Like, come on, bro.
that was my problem too with the rap collective.
It's crazy.
You wouldn't have been the fifth member in Slaughterhouse?
Never. I wouldn't have been a member of nothing. Nothing. Not Wu-Tang Clan, not Slaughterhouse, not NWA.
None of that shit.
None of that, bro. Not JJ Fad. None of that shit, man.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
JJ Fad.
Yeah, real thugs, man.
Yo,
Shout out all the
you're
shout
old soul, yo.
Nah, I just
You
fuck with
got
the real
it. You
thugs,
got
man.
it.
All the real gangster
His
rappers,
mama
like I
was a
fuck
G,
with.
so he know a little bit.
Yeah, shout out you.
That's
She
all.
ain't watching this, but shout out my mama. You feel me? Y'all see me in the street.
That's all. He got an old soul because his
Gotcha.
mama. Damn, what's the Trump?
What about him?
He surrendered.
We got the mugshot.
We got the mugshot.
That ain't no mugshot, nigga.
That was a photo shoot.
Make that nigga mugshot look like ours, B.
Oh, aggressive.
Yeah, I don't like that. Don't get them fucking politicians some fly ass mug. Make them niggas look like criminals like us, like we just rolled out of bed. Yo, you can have a model. Get them niggas a mugshot. They make them look like fiends, yo. Like, yo, you go before the parole board, they be like, this? Oh yeah, send him back. Yo, these motherfuckers trumping them up there like, tie, you want no, take they tie.
Nah, that-
the same way they take ours so we don't hang ourselves or kill somebody. Take they tie, take they shoestrings too, nigga.
Nah, that Jordy Meeks nigga had a fly mugshot. I see why the girls his mugshot was fly.
They was on that nigga.
His mugshot was
I've
fly.
seen a couple women with some fly mug shots.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm ready to bail him out
Yeah,
too.
facts.
Hit me.
Yo.
hit me. I'll go right up
I'll
there
put
and
something
bail
on the
him
book.
out.
Something what you need, man.
Dead
We got
ass.
you.
And I'll be your pen pal. Write you letters and shit.
Yeah, you gonna be the only
Remember mailing shit?
OnlyFans nigga
No.
to the. Yeah. You the OnlyFans nigga to the jail chicks?
I mean, I would be if I wasn't in a faithful, committed, monogamous relationship.
Boy, yo.
Nothing wrong with needing a baddie that's down on her luck. What are you talking about?
That's the way you get them.
Show up for her in a time of need. What's the charges, Mom? Oh, no, man.
that
That's
shit like-
bullshit, yo.
Yeah.
The system was never made for us.
Be home in what? 7 months? Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do this bid with you.
Yeah, for
There you
sure.
go. I'm gonna hold you down.
That shit work.
We're gonna get through this together.
When the last time y'all wrote a letter?
It's been a minute.
I wrote a letter recently.
It's been years for me. Literally years.
Like handwritten?
Yeah.
Been years.
Like not Chat GPT.
Years.
No, I meant typing it. But
They got JPay now.
It's fine. Don't
Jail
worry.
niggas got email now too, right?
Yeah, they
got
do.
the
But if
computer shit.
they got instant
if
messaging.
they didn't put you on the list yet, you got to write a letter. Yeah. They didn't put you on the list.
You
So
didn't
I
get the
sent a letter.
tablet.
depending on where we're at, like they got instant messenger. Like that's how I talk to Surf. Like
Instant messenger and the can.
Yeah, some new shit. All right, so you didn't think the mugshot looked like a mugshot?
Fuck no.
Anybody else?
the ill shit
Nah.
was the nigga Trump dropped the mugshot on, like it was his first tweet in years.
He had a rollout.
He had a whole rollout for the shit.
You selling T-shirts?
Trump different, yo.
Yo, that shit
Trump
is crazy.
It is different. And he ain't show up to the debate, right?
No.
Do you know why he didn't show up? He said he felt like he was
He
too
was on
good
the
to show up.
land, bro.
That's not what I read, but
He said what?
from what I read, it felt like it was beneath him that he didn't have to show up. I wasn't showing up.
You don't have to.
Well, I didn't know. I thought all them niggas had to show up in debate. I didn't know.
No.
You don't have to. It's optional.
I thought they had the mugshot of his whole crew. I thought
All of them.
I thought all of them looked like criminals. Trump shit just was the flyest because
Giuliani,
But
looked like-
Giuliani looked crazy.
Giuliani
he
was
did
the
that
one.
shit.
Giuliani looked
Giuliani looked crazy.
Giuliani shit was nuts.
No, the funny part
That
is
nigga cleaned up in 40 seconds. Look at him, man. He did all that
bro,
cleaning, nigga.
That nigga started the Rico. Now he on the
Talk
Rico.
about full circle.
Fuck you,
Word.
Dodo. Good for you. Stupido. I hope they. Nah, man.
Hey, come on. That's
I
snitching.
said I ain't snitching.
All right. You hope they what? You wish it bad on another person?
Put that nigga under the jail.
For?
You want me to say it?
What charges? What's the
Because
charges?
he's been responsible for a whole bunch of black men being put under the jail.
Oh, so
put
you
your goofy ass under the jail.
So hold on. So are you standing up for black people? You doing what they did to OJ? You're not ridiculing him for his current crime. You talking about for what he did to black people over the years when he was mayor.
I'm talking about
So
both.
you're doing what they did to OJ, nigga. You killed.
You gonna let me answer you?
I'm just
will.
asking.
I will answer you.
I'm gonna get at you anyway today, nigga. I'm mad at you, Toast.
Keep calling this nigga first.
You look good, Toast. Cause you look good. I hate a smooth light skinned nigga, son. That nigga look good, son.
It's the eyes, yo. The eyes just make you mad. Some shades on or something, nigga.
Idiot, yo.
I be want to call you a 3 when I speak to people, son. Cause just see how you work. You a slick nigga. I know.
I don't know what you're talking about, Aki,
Okay.
but go ahead.
I mean, not to be on my white propaganda shit. I was mad when some of the mob boss niggas went up when Giuliani did that shit. I was a little tight about that. Them niggas went through a lot, and then they got the bad guys and was still conducting good business. And they was like, hey, go down to that bar right there and get all 90 of them niggas. We got it.
Nah, for
I
real.
was a little tight. They was getting money. Well, yeah, but I mean,
mobsters?
hip hop told me that Scarface was dope.
Yeah,
and,
word.
And Goodfellas and Casino.
Your man Nas.
Nas what? What Nas did?
What he did?
What Nas got to do with black
Nothing.
people's love for Scarface and Goodfellas?
Nothing.
And Godfather.
I mean, I guess he's referring to the Street Dreams video, maybe.
Aki.
Oh, my man pulled me up in the square. Headed to Delaware with one change to get. Well, yeah. Well, stop. Well, come on. We got Rick Ross. Come on. We could do this all day.
That was great,
and,
Nas.
and rap. Jim Jones. Come on. So it's not just me. We uncovered a darker, deeper link. It ain't just me, buddy. I do think that somebody is going to go there. I agree with you. Somebody is going to jail.
I think so too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who or how many, but somebody's going to jail.
The bad part be they so connected that whereas anybody else, if it was us up here doing that, we'd get 40 years. Them
If
niggas
it was
gonna get
us up
6
there, we
months in
wouldn't
the
get the
camp.
bond out.
That too.
The black one didn't get a bond.
Nope, he did not.
Yeah, he's still in there.
You lying.
The only black
Only one.
defendant in the whole. Yeah. Okay, so he's the only one that didn't get.
What's his name?
You shouldn't have been running with them niggas, dog.
I don't know his name.
Yo, you
Shouldn't have been down with them.
Yeah.
Yo, you
should've been
lied.
with them
You seen
niggas.
how they did Samuel Jackson in Goodfellas? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Popped his ass.
Nigger fell asleep at the wheel, man.
No,
That's what-
he's
that's what they
stupid
said.
though.
They said,
He
yeah.
earned it.
You know what I mean? So what happened when you cool, man?
Floyd
His name was
Harrison.
Harrison Floyd,
Yeah.
the leader of Black Voices for Trump. He's the only defendant without a bond agreement, so he's still in
Wait,
custody.
the leader of Black Voices for Trump? I thought that was Jim Brown.
That's not-
Is that different than niggas for Trump?
it's looking
They
like
got
I
niggas
thought
for
that was
Trump.
Jim Brown too.
I saw them.
It's a difference.
Oh yeah, niggas for
Yeah,
Trump.
I
is a-
saw the
yeah, that's
nigga
a
with the shirt on.
It's movements out here, man. You know.
Niggas for Trump.
Yeah.
It was out there.
Yeah,
They had the
nigga-
t-shirts on.
Niggas for Trump. Yeah, it's a whole.
Yo, but
it's a
yo,
whole.
we joking? It's a lot of niggas for Trump
It is.
now. Every day, casually, I'm starting to hear one of us like, hey, when vote time come, if we could vote, I'm voting for Trump.
Yeah, I hear that too.
I've heard that.
And I think that's
I hear
because
that too.
Trump was cutting checks just for when it started raining. Like, I think he got us there. That Biden fucking in front of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, that shit ain't gonna work again. It's over for that one, buddy. All that, hey, chicken and grits, come get it here. Nah, he blew it.
And even though he was throwing paper towels and all that stupid shit Trump was doing, niggas be forgiving. Niggas forgive. We quick to forgive niggas.
No, Trump is foul.
We quick to forgive him.
I do
He cut a
appreciate
check.
cutting
Yo, hey, yo.
checks.
He had Kanye up there. He was doing shit like
Biden cut more money than Trump. He just didn't cut it to us.
Yeah.
Helping Ukraine get on their feet. I don't like seeing that shit neither. That's
You don't like that?
No.
You know how many billions is over there now?
Fuck you give a fuck about Ukraine for?
Oh,
But that's
talk your shit,
but
my
that's-
nigga. Go ahead.
But that's where I
Go
was
ahead.
trying to go with y'all last
shit.
pod with that migrant conversation and the space that they creating versus the problem that we have here. I won't get into it because I'm pussy.
No, don't get it. No. Listen. Hey, camera on me. Hey, Eric Adams, check this out. I seen an influx. What's the word? Influx.
Influx.
Influx in scooters, nigga. You gave all the
Oh, yeah,
migrants scooters.
I almost
Alright?
hit-
Hold on, I got that. I got this. All they delivering, they fucking up the cars, they crashing the shit, they don't know the
Holy
street,
shit.
and they can't look at the GPS while the fuck they driving. Okay?
That's
I don't know where all these scooters come from, parked in front of all the hotels in Queens, and all they in the fucking park, Baisley Park, just chilling,
Nah,
having
that ass.
Spider-Man in the park and all that shit. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, demonetization, here we go.
Nah, get them.
A YouTube partnership
How
program.
much delivery niggas you gonna have? Get them niggas real jobs if that's the case.
That's,
I'm sorry. For real, stop playing with them. Give them real. They fucking riding scooters. It was a scooter race, nigga. They on the highway with scooters, for real. I'm like, why the fuck is so much scooters here? Oh, that's the migrants. What? How much restaurants we got?
They on the highway with scooters.
They all.
you want to build the wall?
No, I ain't say that. Oh shit. No, I accept them. But come on, my nigga, like do something
but
different.
I accept them, but don't give them scooters.
Not public trip. Let them take the train and bus.
Oh, you want them to die? Yo,
So, let me ask you a question, right?
Americans just not taking the train in New
Yo,
York.
let me ask you a question.
What's up?
How they gonna take a train and a bus? They don't know where they going.
Nigga,
They don't know where the 14 go.
My nigga, at least they can look at the map. They don't even know where they going with the scooter.
They can't read.
They delivering shit going on the highway. Nigga, no, it's that way. Going to block couldn't believe this shit.
Listen, I can't wait for the Drake album, yo. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so
Salute.
crazy. It's gonna be so crazy. Anybody else have anything on Trump's photo? Hey, but actually, I do have something.
Trump?
Tory Lanez, tell your T-shirt people to call Trump's T-shirt people. I think he beat you, buddy. I think how they designed
Y'all
this
know-
shit, the manufacture.
Y'all know Trump hired
I was
Gunner's
about to
lawyer.
say he really
Yeah.
did that.
Who really did what?
Trump hires Gunner's lawyer.
Oh, Drew. Yeah. Drew Hastings.
Hey, what's up, Vince? He can't hire a lawyer?
Look, he can do whatever he want, bro. It's just this shit be funny to me, bro.
Nah, that shit's funny.
Like, it
That's
be
funny.
funny to me. Like, why is he Gunner's lawyer? I feel you, but
He represented Gunner.
come on, my
Because they got us, man. They got us.
we down
Hip Hop
bad.
50.
We down bad, man. Trump get niggas 1,500. We ready to throw it away.
No bullshit. We gave niggas more than 1,500 if you want to be technical, but
I
yeah.
would get fucking gay nigga 15 grand. Yo,
Nigga,
yo,
you cash them checks. Stop it, Ish.
What checks?
Trump didn't give you no check. You didn't cash no
Nah,
checks.
Ish came up in the pandemic.
You came up over
It
Trump,
lost
nigga.
money too, though.
You know how much money I lost
Yeah.
in the pandemic?
It flattened. It
What you
leveled
talking
out.
about?
They didn't want to pay you.
And COVID is up again. I think some more shit is coming. Renters, get ready to get over on this shit again.
Holiday season coming too.
Oh yeah, hey, renters, we can't pay Ish no rent with
And
the
how
holidays
you gonna
coming.
pay rent and buy the Christmas gift?
And Thanksgiving and Halloween and back to school clothes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hey, don't pay Ish no rent, yo. Dead ass.
Yeah, you might get fucked up.
Hold that. And your partner.
Or the big pot.
On
Number one.
on the number one broadcast here. Hey, keep that rent, y'all. Hey, save up.
You got it.
When you gonna get on your slumlord shit? You ain't thought about like St. Louis?
No, talk to him. Yeah, we talk to him.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
I know some
But he
Persians.
got to be there to put the
I know
cabinet in
some
St.
Persians
Louis.
In St. Louis, like 20 grand, you get you like 4 buildings.
I know. I believe you.
You should think about it.
I'm gonna holler at you.
Yeah, and it's open carry down there, so if they don't want to move, like it's all kind of stipulations you can like. You know what I
This
mean?
nigga's nuts.
You don't want to get out. Hey, yo, you don't want to get out, huh? Word? You
I
sure?
thought we like Donald Trump, like
Yeah,
we strong arming shit, right? Ain't that what we just said? We like that.
Yo,
Why can't Ish get his money?
Stop.
We
So
just
Donald
said
Trump
we
gets
like
to get his money.
intertwining
and be
shit,
gone.
man. I hate an
It's cool.
intertwining
I'm
ass
just-
nigga.
I'm just saying, I want y'all don't want Ish to get money, but Donald Trump get to
Yeah, man.
raise the
Tell
gas
him.
prices, get niggas missile codes and all kind of shit. It's cool.
No, that was crazy.
So you think
Hide him in the bathroom.
No, that's
you think Biden is better than Trump then?
I mean, we talking about his relief efforts for the shit that just happened in Maui. He did pretty good. If we talking about we want the gas prices down, but we don't want to go to war, it's like we got to pick. Could they kind of coincide? You get what I'm saying? So,
Student loan forgiveness.
yeah. So if we want, niggas saying, oh, the gas too high. So Biden like, yeah, we finna go kill some Russians. You got it. Joe, they correlate. Don't do that.
Yo, we better go kill some.
You niggas think this shit just happened overnight? You think no bodies dropped? You niggas want to spend $3 at the Arco, so somebody gotta die, nigga. That's how politics work.
You gotta go drop this little missile over here to get you going.
Oh man,
that is how it works. Though.
It is.
You niggas
unfortunately,
better stop playing, man. That's why I was telling the homie the other day, man. Y'all, like in retrospect, we need to give Barry his credit, bro.
Give who credit?
Barack Obama. I call him Barry. That's my nigga.
that's your man. You call him Barry?
We need to give Barry his credit. Barry was dropping shit, like left and right.
Stop, man.
That's why we was safe. He was dropping shit, all kind of drone strikes, all kind of. He went to Africa and they said, "You my nigga." He said, "Be careful." You know what I mean? And the next thing you know what happened. Next thing you know, hey, bro, I got this currency idea. I think we should all get together. And
Hey, yo,
Barry
stop,
like,
yo,
Barry
stop,
like,
yo.
be careful. You know,
Stop.
don't play with me like that.
And then he hired a chef.
Yeah, you heard the poem?
I'm not complicit in this, but yes, I heard the poem.
How you feel about the poem? Like from on some artist shit.
I hear the poem.
Could we hear
gonna
the
ignore
poem?
it?
No, you
Who
don't
dropped the poem?
Melissa, you want to read the
His
poem?
brother.
His
we-
brother.
No, you ain't not reading that poem on his
Not up here.
broadcast.
I got.
We can't read that poem on his
I know
broadcast.
you got your little acting shit going. I got kids.
Obama's older brother wrote
It's a
him a
good-
letter. Or
No,
wrote
I'm
us a
not
letter.
talking about the letter. I'm talking about Obama's poem that he wrote.
Obama's poem.
It's-
Obama had a poem.
No.
It's hard, bro. It's like on some. You say you like Channel Orange, right?
Yes.
It's like it's in that bag.
It's in the
Am I
channel.
lying?
It's in the channel.
Which
Orange bag.
part of Channel Orange?
And which Obama poem?
You know it's part of Channel Orange.
Yo, stop.
The one about the shower and all
Wait,
that?
is this really Obama's poem, or
Yes,
is this
he
like
wrote
his
it.
playlist?
Nah.
No, he wrote a poem.
Is this like his favorite tracks
Nah, he
he's
really
listened
wrote.
to?
It's a good poem, bro. And they was trying to kill him for it. On it's kind of hard. Like it's some shit in here.
What'd you think of what his brother said?
Oh, his brother shit. Ain't they Nigerian?
No, nigga.
What part of Africa they from?
Kenya.
Kenya? They
That
with the
ain't far, right?
They with the phobia. Like niggas be having that phobia, bro. Like it's okay to say it. Niggas have that phobia sometimes. Like
Oh man.
I don't get it. It ain't for me, but that's what niggas on. They on that phobia. He ain't have to drop the bomb though, cause he don't look that big. I seen the picture of them standing next to each other. I think Barry working out more.
I think
than him.
word.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Barry
I think
might
he might be
sleep
in
him.
more shape. He boo bop him. I think he'll boo
Yeah,
bop
just tell that
him.
nigga stay away from all swimming pools, bodies of waters, rivers, all kind of shit.
Don't go close to the window.
Tell that nigga be
Yes,
careful.
Word. He gotta be careful.
Playing with that boy, cause that boy don't play them games. That boy's
I'm
cold.
with you. I'm with you. Don't be go too close to the window,
Niggas
nigga.
better leave Barry alone.
I'm with you.
Not my dog.
Look, and I'm about to start calling him Barry.
Barry a cold nigga. You better look at what was happening when Barry was in office. You y'all niggas thought what? Putin wouldn't have said nothing when Barry was out here.
Yo, you stupid, yo.
I'm just saying that nigga.
Yeah,
that
see,
nigga
I'm
Barry.
glad Vince don't have his own podcast. Now,
Nah,
I used
for
to
real.
chant. I used to want you to have your own.
I'm just,
podcast.
it's real shit. Barry had more drones than Best Buy, nigga. And these niggas out here playing games. They playing with our country now. When Barry was out here, it wouldn't have been no flying spy balloons. When Barry was out here, niggas would have been blown. Man, all right. Do your research on Barry.
JBP, where would you be without the JBP?
I forgot what I was even trying to
I don't
talk
remember.
about, discuss. Oh, Trump. I was talking about. I'm over it. I'm cool. Listen,
Now, listen,
I'm running away.
before we leave music, did y'all hear Gucci Man dropped a record with J. Cole?
I didn't hear
I
it.
want to say something to J. Cole so bad, yo. I'm gonna say it soon. Go ahead, get your shit off.
Go ahead.
You go first.
Mike Will did the beat.
Okay.
So even though we talk about J. Cole, different production, stuff like that, it is clearly J. Cole stepping into somebody else's lane. So it's
He been doing that.
yeah. No. What I'm saying is it's Cole kind of is. How can I say it?
Like you got a dick. Go ahead, bro.
I'm trying to be.
Yo, say it like you got some balls, bro.
I love Vince mechanic face during these music conversations.
But nah, I'm gonna check it anyway. So I listen to it. Cole goes, and that's not. I respect the attempt of trying to, do something over here.
The feature run came to an end, is what you're saying.
Gucci got him. And then I started to think about it. I'm like, damn,
Don't make me go listen, niggas.
go listen. And I started to think about it. I'm like, Gucci has now.
I feel guilty enough for listening to Wappenheimer. That shit is hard, though.
It's hard.
It's hard, though.
Gucci has now got Wayne, Drake, and Cole on features.
Jermaine
It's kind of fire.
Cole,
Some spec on him.
please, yo. Please. You my man. I love you. Please. Stay away from our current hardcore rappers.
No.
Stay away, yo. They're never the same after you leave. I liked the Dirk project before y'all went and rounded all them little badass kids together. Oh, my life, nigga, move with that positive shit. I don't want to hear it. J. Cole coming, now we got to do gospel at the Apollo, and now the hard niggas, they fucking have nightmares about positive Cole, they can't fucking kill properly. No, nigga, stay away from Gucci, Dirk, and all them other little fucking, not little, but all the fucking street niggas. No, J. Cole, move. Do that shit with Bass in them.
Can't say that, though. He did this shit with 21. Hard, and 21 stayed 21 after that. Can't say that.
I think 21's on an amazing run.
Yeah.
I think he's the exception. Dirk, Gucci.
Come on,
Why you
go
looking
ahead.
at- I'm
nigga.
letting him-
Nah,
I'm letting
I
him
want you
ride.
to go ahead.
What?
I want your man.
What I
you
think
know
is
what I mean?
wrong?
Nothing.
I mean, what's wrong with what
He's
he's saying?
stifling the street niggas' creativity with
I
all
want your
that
opinion on
positive
what he's
greatness.
On his opinion, what he's saying. I mean, as far as J.
You want to
Cole
hear
do
Lil
song,
Durk with the little kids again?
Nah, I don't really be listening to music like that. I'm gonna keep it real. But why them niggas? No, I ain't listening. I didn't know that Big Mill song neither, but it's cool. But I mean, shit, niggas trying to get their money up, bro. You gotta call a feature. He didn't want to call Drake again. You gotta call one of the biggest rappers so you can get the fucking what's it called? What's the artist shit called? It's this thing on streaming where you want to be able to intersect on their streaming page, primary artist. So you got to get somebody who has a lot of streaming to get the primary artist on your song. That way it shows up on their Spotify
And then
playlist
they'll
and
get
things like
suggest your
that.
shit from now
Yeah,
on.
so it's a big thing when you do features to give primary artists. Primary artists almost cost more money. It's like you can get the verse, but you can't get primary artists. So if I'm Lil Durk and I'm really trying to make my single pop, and you look at who really got the streaming numbers up there, it's only a couple people you can call, and he's already got Drake. He's already got primary artists for Drake on.
Now we just got to call the kids.
Well, that's Nas' fault though.
Stop trying to blame Nas for the kids.
No, I love Nas, but we grew up with that song. So you gotta think about our age group. That was like a hit that came out of nowhere that was positive for like a street nigga. So you know how niggas recreate the thing that they trying to find an emotional connection to? What else he not gonna go to 1992, nigga, to figure out something some nigga did spinning on their fucking head. He gonna go there. We know.
What are you talking about? I know I can't.
That was it. When we was kids, bro, that was
That's
some
what he's
shit.
talking about. nut ass nigga. I keep forgetting that there were people that weren't adults when that song was out.
Yeah, we was in elementary school, nigga. That shit was crazy. It was like, oh,
They
nigga,
just had a
that
kid
sucks.
singing that shit.
Yeah.
We had a kid singing really?
Optimum Christian Academy in Compton on Palmer, right there in the Elm Street Parus behind Red's Liquor. My uncle Phil used to be drunk right there. And we used to be playing that song. That was my shit.
Hey, yo, you know little y'all be getting on me for little kid. This is what he said, yo, over there on Palmer. Yo,
I'm saying Drea donated $5,000 there and then she deleted the Instagram post.
Wait, stop. Wait, you said Drea?
Yeah. I'm dead serious.
I believe you.
You want to see the picture?
No,
Look,
I'm not take your word for it, but
she had the Fashion Nova on. Hold on.
I take your word for it.
Yeah, we believe you, man.
Nah, you got to see this picture. This shit crazy.
Why she delete the post, I wonder?
I don't know, but that shit funny as fuck. Hold on, look. Look at the mouth. The mouth crazy. Look at the freaking dress.
It's nice too. I
Y'all
seen
know
it.
that?
I'm not
seen
doing
it.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not doing
cold.
this.
Little bowl
I'm
like
not
that
doing
thing. I seen it.
I wish I was up there. I would have been cold.
Now that I have you up here, though, I wanted to ask everybody here something that's been on my mind. Like, how do y'all, like, can I get y'all honest opinion on how y'all feel about transgenders working in the strip clubs?
Nah, come on, man.
All right, dog. Hey, fam,
Doing what?
we ain't got their phones locked up.
What are they doing in the strip club?
This is on their phones.
Word. Yeah, nah.
I was asking a serious question.
I never been to the strip club before, but I'm pretty sure somebody in there that's gonna throw $1. You know what I mean? So if that's what they own, that's
Wait, what are they doing in the strip club?
Stripping.
Stripping, yeah.
Did you say?
Wait,
So what you
hold
think
on.
they're gonna do?
There's bartenders, there's security,
And there's strippers.
there's strippers. I mean, you got to
Flip is
clarify.
saying is don't marginalize the profession that the group of people can go through. Like they have plenty of options.
in New
the
York,
strip
it's
club.
illegal to get naked.
So that's just
So you're not naked.
Unless they
so that's
also
just
looking.
you know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. What? Are you talking about a transgender stripper?
Yes.
Well, we don't frequent clubs like that, so I want to know.
How would you know?
Yes, you do.
You might.
No. So how you know? Wait, hold on. No.
You don't really.
Now, how you know? Wait, hold on. No. How you know? How y'all know? Transgender. Y'all saw transgender strippers? You saw transgender?
I don't know.
But how
All
would
right,
you
cool.
know?
All right, so we X you out. You saw a transgender stripper before?
I know. Yeah.
You saw it? Why did you
I
stay?
know. I know the house moms.
Why did you stay?
They can tell me the truth. Huh? What do you mean? Why would I? Yo, well, you can't say that. Why would you stay? What type of?
No, I mean you liked it. What?
Flip, we need another T-Mobile, dog. Chill.
Yo, what's good with you, bro? Oh.
You can't say that.
Don't let him do that to you.
No, bro.
Don't let him
You
do that
can't
to
say
you.
that.
How can I get cancer because I don't want to go to a strip club and see a transgender stripper?
Think about T-Mobile,
Oh, man.
Flip. We got checks. coming.
Nah, that's not.
Nah.
Hey, Flip. I have no issue with the LGBTQ community. I don't, and I think that it should be freedom. But if it's something that I'm there,
Yo, there's freedom here. Holy shit, there's freedom. All right, my bad. I can't play around.
are you joking?
Forget it. No, but I can't be serious. No, let's go.
He said
Let's go.
T-Mobile.
Blinker. Yo, he said, "Why would you be there?"
That was great.
Well, hold on. Is it surgery or no surgery?
You won't know. That's what they saying.
No,
total,
come on, they tucking it?
Total surgery.
Nah, I think it was surgery. I think it's surgery.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Top
But-
and bottom.
Okay, we
I
wouldn't
think
know.
it's surgery.
We
Yes.
wouldn't know. Okay, I apologize. I thought you talking about the one. No disrespect. That ones that's not. There's no surgery.
Nope.
I thought that was, that's not funny. What? They got. Don't they have penises?
If you're gonna do this to Flip, you gotta read the poem.
I'll read the poem. I can't find the poem.
What,
Send me
what,
the poem. I'll send the poem. I'll read it.
I have nothing.
Melissa could read it. If
I'm
she
not
wanna
against
read
the
it.
I will read it.
LGBTQ.
Melissa
I'm not
can
against
read
it at all.
Yeah, you read it, Mel.
Okay. This isn't. It was. You can't find it in its entirety. So I'll just read
He paid
like.
that.
I
Good
wonder
scrub
why.
team.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I'll just
No,
read.
they got that out of here.
Yeah. So these are just some snippets of it. In regard to homosexuality, this is a letter that he basically wrote to a woman that he was dating when he was at in college. In regard to homosexuality, I must say that I believe this is an attempt to remove oneself from the present, a refusal perhaps to perpetuate the endless farce of earthly life. Obama, then 21, wrote in a 1982 letter. You see, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination. Another part of the letter goes on to say, my mind is androgynous to a great extent, and I hope to make it more so until I can think in terms of people, not women as opposed to men.
Vince Staples.
But in returning to the body, I see that I have been made a man, and physically, in life, I choose to accept that contingency.
Oh, no wonder Michelle Obama keep talking about how marriage sounds so bad.
I just had a question, though.
Maintaining.
Have you seen The Chef?
All right, man, come on, man.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just saying, like, you think he was like,
We're not doing that up here, yo.
I'm just saying, like,
Come on, Reason. Not
Reason? Oh, shit.
why you doing me like that?
Come on, Vince. Vince, you my man,
Yo,
too. You go
Vince.
crazy, Vince.
I was just wanted to know because I just thought
I've never seen. I only saw a still photo of the chef, and it was his face.
I mean, they just look like they would have got along. That's all I'm saying.
Yo.
Had a lot in common. But it's crazy how they stopped talking about that and shit. But it's cool, man.
Disappear, right?
Anyway, listen.
Salute.
Rest in peace,
Respect.
Bray Wyatt.
They ain't put one helicopter over that little lake.
No frogmen or
Nah,
nothing.
I didn't see a news segment. I didn't see shit.
Nah.
All right,
I heard he could
stop,
swim.
Yo, moving right along. We out. Hey, all right.
Man,
What happened, Flip?
Rest in peace to Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
What, no,
Rest in peace.
36.
no undertow or nothing.
Yo.
The fuck? Have some respect.
Hey, yo, listen, a lot of you know, wrestling fans, man, Bray, caught COVID and exacerbated a previous heart condition, and he ended up having a heart attack. And I'm saying, rest in peace, he was 36 years old. It's very unfortunate, The Fiend, all the characters, man, the Wyatt family, extremely great wrestler. And we want to salute, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace to Terry Funk as well. He passed away at 79. But yeah, Bray Wyatt passed away, and
That report scared the shit out of me because I know somebody named Brady Wyatt.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brady Watt. Brady Watt. Yeah. Shout out to Brady.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Brady.
It was
Oh, yeah.
close enough.
It is
Yeah.
close.
Too close.
You're right. It's close.
I was scared as shit. I was like, oh shit. Fuck.
No, I saw that. I said, I just saw prayers for the Wyatt family. So I'm like, what happened? And I read, I was like, nah, not Bray Wyatt. Like, I ain't as big into wrestling as you are.
Yeah.
I fell out a couple years ago, but
Yeah.
he was the dude.
the man.
The last
He was
time
the
I was
man.
in the wrestling,
Yeah,
he was like,
he's the
he was
man,
that nigga.
man.
36 years old.
Yeah,
36.
that's crazy.
You said he had a heart condition?
Yeah,
And he was still allowed to participate?
I guess.
No, he hasn't wrestled.
He hasn't wrestled since February, but I guess the heart condition was under control. But apparently he got COVID, and then the COVID made the heart condition worse, or like it did something.
They're not telling us, but COVID's back. And it's up. It is.
It's back.
They're not telling us for some strange reason.
No, I was in when I went to Portugal, my girl's cousin came out there from Canada. Canada getting their ass whooped right now. They got a new variant.
The fires.
No, they got a new variant of COVID that's out in Canada that's kicking their ass.
Still ain't seen
Fires and COVID.
Ain't seen no fire yet.
It's COVID and fires going on. Canada's wild. Come on, Mel.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Fix
Hey,
it.
get
Mel,
it
you was
together.
just out there, man.
Not
Oh, yeah, shoot a movie.
but
Shoot a movie.
we were.
Oh, and when you came back, we
And
got
you was in the
sick.
forest.
While they were striking.
And when you came back, we
Oh
got
my
sick,
God.
sick, man.
They had a fire in your forest?
Antoine.
Don't do that.
Yo, only your brain.
Antoine.
That's wrong, bro.
Only your brain.
Antoine,
Yo.
You can't.
She's hurt by that, bro.
Narrative
Yo,
Nancy
you
right
can't
here.
ask her that.
I didn't see.
Is there fire in your
You
forest?
took the class.
Oh, wait, you meant that? You freaky ass nigga.
Is that what I meant? Mel shot a movie
Yo, I
in
say,
the forest.
it's cool. Yeah, hey, big dog. We got it, yo.
Nah, and
We
she was
understand.
lit in the fall.
Why you licking your lips?
I'm not. I am just.
She's extremely disappointed.
I'm just.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just waiting.
I'm with her.
She's extremely disappointed.
I'm disappointed with her.
Jesus
Yeah, Mel, get your shit off.
Okay, first of all, there is fires going on in Quebec, and there's fires going on the west coast of Canada. I wasn't near any of that. That's number one.
He's in the middle.
Yes.
Can't
Number
shoot a movie
two.
by fire.
Number two. They keep fucking with me about this. I am part of the Canadian Actors Union, which is called ACTRA. They are not on strike, so
AFTRA.
just need ACTRA. So just need to make that extremely
How
clear.
much is that entry fee to get into that union? Because our shit is crazy.
Yeah, he's trying to move
He trying
on.
to- yeah.
Ain't trying to go.
You
get
trying to be Canadian?
I fuck with Edmonton and shit. Like it's
Yeah.
grimy over there. Scotia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nova Scotia.
Rest in peace, Pat Stay.
My boy. Rest in peace, Pat. Yo, that shit.
And they locked that bitch ass nigga up. Thank God.
They did.
Motherfucker.
They did. Get him out of
Hate
here.
that shit.
Vince, to answer your question, I honestly don't know because I've been a member of ACTRA for like a really long time, like since I was a kid, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So Mel, I noticed something when you got
Other
back.
than
we
my
got-
Twitter page?
No,
Mm.
your Twitter page was nice.
Oh, and,
Thank
and,
you.
yeah, they seen that ass too.
But when you got back from Canada, we got sick.
Bullshit.
Do you think you brought the
Bullshit.
Canadian COVID over here?
Bullshit.
Yo, you sound like the little boy. He be like, bullshit.
What about the little boy that
Don't put that shit
What about
on
the little
me.
boy that came to the car and said, "Fuck you, bitch"? He said, "What you said? I love you. I love you." I'm gonna show y'all. That shit mad funny.
Nah, the
Who
little
said
white
the
boy be
joke?
like, bullshit.
Nah, I think they're gonna bring masks back soon.
Nah, they are.
They're talking about it.
Seriously.
They're saying that by December it'll be the same exact full blown COVID mask, all that shit. How we was moving around
Stimmies,
before.
PPPs.
Hey, criminals.
Hey, look,
get
I'ma
ready.
tell you,
It's
listen.
our time to shine again.
Hold on.
We back.
Issue the PPPs this time.
I'm not missing out again.
Issue it this time.
No,
I slept it the first time.
I'm missing out. I ain't gonna do that.
Nah, okay.
I ain't gonna do that. Come on, man. Come on. A lot of good men went to jail behind them.
It got a little too greedy. Now we know the bar. Keep it under.
Vince, why all your little homeboys is running in Gucci, stealing all that shit out of there in L.A.? Every week, them
I
niggas.
thought y'all did that first. I thought that was just
Nah,
part
don't
of
try to put
hip-hop
that on
culture.
us. Don't try to put that on us.
Don't y'all got like what's it called? Boosters?
That's different than what
Dapper
y'all
Dan,
doing.
Pop Lock and shit?
Nigga,
What
that
What y'all call them?
we get the truck. we get the truck. You niggas is running in the
No. The boosters was not
started in New York.
Yeah.
do that too?
No, the boosters
The
was going
whole
in the
last
store.
2 summers.
In the store?
Yes.
Nigga, they
was in Short Hills Mall.
They ran out of Short Hills Mall.
Right there.
Tore their ass up. Yo, they was on Fifth Avenue.
Oh yeah, they fucked Fifth
Cracking
Avenue up.
Yeah.
They hit the Montclair
They
store.
said what they do
Dior.
is they have a like a computer thing where they'll start letting everybody know. But it's people that don't know each other. So you can't rat on me, I can't rat on you. They just as a group
It's
community.
like a blockchain.
Yes, where everybody's like, yo, Saturday, 3 o'clock on Tuesday, we hitting Dior. And then everybody will just go. They had them niggas running across the street on Fifth Avenue, parking
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that
they
shit.
did.
Dropping shit, everything.
They should stop doing that.
No, they
Why?
should.
Look, that's how you got all your clothes, right? Stop. Stop,
Let-
man. Stop supporting them street niggas. Y'all talk all that positive shit, and then y'all get on here and talk.
Poverty is poverty, bro.
I just want people to do the best that they can with whatever they're given.
Whatever
So
your
my thing
resources
is-
are, if your resources is quick legs and quick feet, utilize them.
and still.
But if you're gonna still like hit the bank, hit the farmer's merchant, you know what I mean? Hit the fucking hit the City National. Don't just be stealing.
City National
Hey,
Black
nigga,
owned.
that ain't no City National. Watch it.
City National Black owned,
No, it ain't.
from what I heard. I don't want to argue with you about nobody else's bread, but okay.
I be in there and I ain't really seen them like they not. You talking about the other black like Kendrick Black?
Hey,
You know what I'm talking about? Don't call me black no more like them. They in there. Huh?
who you bank with?
Hey, yo.
City National.
Yeah, so
Told
chill
you,
the
I'm
fuck
an
out,
Israelite.
nigga.
Don't call me black
You
no
can't.
more.
Chill out.
It's bank with a Chinese bank down the block, so you can't watch him.
I love City National.
The homie hit a Chinese bank. They got caught. It was crazy.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
leave them Chinese bank alone. I told you.
Yeah, they got caught crazy.
Yo, what's wrong with this
Leave
guy,
them Chinese
yo?
banks
Oh,
alone.
you
Ish.
talking about the HBC? The HB? What's the fucking bank? What's
HSBC.
The HSBC
Yeah,
scam?
they got caught.
Oh yeah, they was running.
No, not a scam. I mean the one in Alhambra. Ran in there. Got
Oh.
caught up. You know, it's a rapper that hit a bank. He got caught though. He did his time. Shout out to homie. Shout out TF, man. And he would agree with me. Sometimes you just one thing about our crimes, they so petty, man. We need to really step it up. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Come on, designer, don't do that shit again, yo.
What designer did?
Jerked off
He was
in
jerking
Delta
off on a
first
plane.
class.
Oh, they did catch him getting his money on the plane.
man. Getting his money,
Getting this money.
With Vaseline, too.
which is nasty.
That's crazy.
See what happened when you give Kanye your big record?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas gonna learn. Don't worry about it.
Timmy Turner.
He is a nut, yo. Pause.
So Vince, what are you doing, and what are you doing in New York? What are you actually out here for?
Man, you know, I had a
Getting money.
pay some bills. Afro Punk is this Saturday, a beautiful black event in Brooklyn. You know, the Mecca. Feel me? I'll be up there for about 45 minutes, but you know the time, the set list is fluid. We don't really do time. You know what I mean? We do creative, so we'll be up there for how long we up there.
The people that's paying you let you do creative with the set time?
Yeah, you got to negotiate, man.
Well, how you get that off?
Ask.
Oh,
No,
it's
we
a
don't.
simple-
We don't really do time. We do creative. This is our catalog. We're doing this album right now. If people are coming out, it's more likely going to be a focused effort towards this project. We want to give them whatever we can give them with this.
The focused effort really sells it.
Yo,
Yeah, fuck
him and his
yeah.
representation, man, they done came a long way from whatever the fuck. Like, they good.
Bro, we
They
ask
good
for
now.
money, bro. We ask for money. I don't play them games.
This nigga's on insurance commercials.
Word.
This
Yeah.
nigga's on.
Holding up Acuras with his finger.
Yeah, can you talk
How
to
you
me
did that?
about
You
your
strong.
about
Man, shout out Acura, man. I drive my Integra every other day. That's my grocery
drove it
store
here?
car.
I just seen it downstairs.
Drove it
Drove it here.
downstairs, you know what I mean? Shout out to them for giving a car to our director, Will. You know, he from London. He had no car. Acura gave him the MDX with the package. You know what I'm saying?
Salute. Shout out to Well, I'm not shouting him out, but
Yeah,
salute.
we doing our
Yeah,
thing.
they ain't give us no
They ain't
car.
getting no
fuck
car,
with
nigga.
My man
I
got
can-
that NSX.
I got
You ain't get the
y'all.
NSX?
Oh, that would be
Nah,
nice.
They had
No, that'd be
They
nice.
didn't have them no more. They didn't have them no more.
That would be nice though.
You gonna curse them out for it?
Nah, I don't gotta do all that, man.
Yeah, because
You just gotta hold firm, man. You know what I'm
The
saying?
check cleared.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
salute, nigga. We want Africa.
You don't think that these festivals are fucking up longevity for some of these festival acts?
What do you mean by festival act? Because St. Vincent been playing festivals for 10, 15 years nonstop.
Well, I'm not talking about St. Vincent, and I'm talking about some of the recent festivals that just started popping up.
No, I'm saying like as far as an act like St. Vincent, Arca, Bjork, like it depends on how you perform. Like if your show is catered to a larger audience, as far as you know, just your sonics, it can work out. But I think
What
like I
about
said,
for the newer act that is unable to get hard ticket sales, but he's getting a big bag from the festival?
I don't think any festival is giving a big bag to a act that doesn't have a hard ticket history.
Like I meant to
unless they
ask
know what
Roddy
they're
Rich
doing.
about his hard ticket sales when he came up here and started talking about his festival prices. He said he got half a ticket. He gets half a ticket. I'm not mad at that, but I should have asked what he gets off the festival.
Well, you should ask from who, because if I'm
Rolling Loud, I'm sure.
Well, if I'm an up and coming hip hop festival and I don't have the time to really wait to grow like a Coachella did, starting out as a small punk festival and then growing, then you got to throw the money at the people. And it's more investors nowadays because if you are a festival, you partner with a Golden Voice, AEG, Live Nation, they give you this budget, you kind of come out the gate swinging because there's so many festivals happening. So they can get it based off that because you're trying to bring people from the internet, I guess, to
You are.
your venues.
But then what does that do? Then what does that do for the rest of the artists that are not the festival act?
You got to get on the road. It's like it's no shortcut. You got to get on the road regardless. Now, with the one thing about the festival plays, you can get on the festival stage and embarrass yourself. And if that happened, then it's quiet. Like I did Coachella, I went on right before the weekend. It's however many
Why the
people
fuck?
had out there.
What's going on? Give me your manager's number, nigga. Why they do that?
Why was
Why
I?
they put you out there right before the weekend?
Oh, that was
nigga?
easy. That
That's
was
the
easy.
weekend, nigga.
That's easy.
That ain't easy.
You bodied it?
It's easy, bro. It's light packaging. What are you spending on your stage design? What's your light packaging? How are you pacing out the show? Are you making a show to entertain people? Or are you making a show to boost your ego? Because if it's see this, give me this, everybody scream, hands up. How you feeling tonight? Y'all know this, don't you?
That's a nigga without the light package.
I'm saying that's what we do from our ego when
Okay.
we're creating shows. Sometimes it'd be like, this is my engagement. Now, if it's not your engagement, you have to create a show that's for people in passing. So the way that you kind of organize your show, I got that from, I learned a lot about that from Chance. We was on a Mac Miller tour a long time ago, and Chance had Acid Rap out, and he was grown, but he wasn't where Mac was, and he was going right before Mac, and just the way he incorporated dancing, Lauryn Hill, All Falls Down. I'm from Chicago, and just intertwining things that didn't really have much to do with him, but the fans understood it, and just making sure that he was entertaining. So by the time he got to those big stages, which he's still on today, no matter how big he is in the public eye, because he's a proven
That's your
performer.
man. That's your man.
Nah, I ain't talking to Chance.
He
in like
wasn't in our
5-6
future,
years.
nigga. Why you rapping for this nigga so hard?
Cause he good at
Rep
his job, bro.
for our future, nigga. Stop. Rep
I mean, he
your-
good.
Rep
Bro,
the gang.
He good
Stop.
at his job. Look, bro, I've never been part of a rap collective,
In the our
and I don't
future.
want
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying I wasn't gonna do that twice. It didn't go that well the first time. Like, so I'm not gonna do that with the money. Like,
You in the Odd Future picture standing off to the side.
well, it wasn't an Odd Future picture. It was Earl's reunion show. That's everybody that worked on this album. But then when Complex put up, they say Odd Future reunion, and
Of
nobody
course.
get no contest because you niggas be falling for that shit, man. Every time.
Yeah.
You gotta stop.
Well, Complex ain't about to tweet, hey, Earl had a reunion. Nigga,
I know,
we got
man.
a big dog.
And we still gonna reach.
Earl my man too. People think I got a beef for him because of his Joe Budden impersonation, but that's my man. I fuck with him. I got a beef with him over his performance at the Solange concert when he opened up.
You've done that before.
I have never gotten that opportunity.
You've opened up for an act and
No,
it
I
wasn't
didn't.
fucking with it, and you had a coping mechanism. Every performer has a coping mechanism.
Well, I'm saying I never opened up for the acts.
You never opened up, period? Oh, you tripping.
Well, I wasn't that big.
You don't need to be big to open up.
That's the point of the opening, I thought.
Yeah.
Well, if you're opening up for a certified act, I would imagine you have to be somewhat big.
Not
Or
necessarily.
somebody.
No.
Not necessarily.
No.
Okay, then I haven't
You
seen
can be
it.
opening up.
Sometimes they just
how many
fuck with you.
openers?
Bro, I done opened up for Gorillas, fucking, it was either, it was some white boys, like Radiohead or not one of them, but
You
something.
naming
I don't
certified
know.
acts and you speaking to
No,
how
but-
great your representation is.
Yeah, no,
and
but
has
what
been.
I'm saying is it's based off how much, how often you perform. I'd opened up for Flume, who was one of the biggest dudes in Australia at that point in time. But like I said, nobody wants to do those shows.
All right, y'all-
Like, especially if I'm popping, I don't want to open up for some people that's not gonna really fuck with me like that or not gonna care about me, especially if I'm having a moment. So a lot of those times you can get those acts to, people who just have a good show that's grinding. Because it's hard to do them
And
slots.
that's just, and I'm not trying to sound like I wouldn't have opened up. I don't want that to be confused. I just didn't get those opportunities. My business wasn't right.
It would have worked for you though, to be honest.
But had I done that, yeah, nah. I was performing at Amazura in Queens. They let me come out for Fab, right? Ain't nobody knew who I was. I had no record. I ain't have shit. But I was performing, and whoever my hype man was, I spent the show looking at him, like kind of with my shoulder to the crowd or my back to the crowd. And when I got off the stage, it was Shaq. Shout out to Shaq. Shaq was like, yo, you did a good job. Never turn your back to the crowd again. Just don't do it. Face recognition, they got to get to know you, engage with them, but never turn your back to the crowd. So when Earl did that shit, I was like, oh, no. No, I can't sit there and look at no nigga
No, but
back.
and you shouldn't have accepted it. But I'm saying it's a growing pain learning how to perform, especially when dudes are reclusive and they spend a lot of time within the art and I guess making songs. Like you got a lot of things stylistically, like the soul loops, the samples that's happening right now without necessarily any drums or heavy low end. That's never gonna translate in the venue really unless it's your audience. So you bringing that to a salon show where everything is mixed and mastered and composed damn near perfectly.
I get it.
It's rough out here.
I get it, but fuck that, because he did that impersonation.
Greatest impersonation.
Oh, shout out to him. Oh, yo, so I want to tell y'all,
Yeah.
I was in the strip club the other night. Shocker, shocker, shocker. Shocker, shocker. I did hear some of the girls complaining about getting $60 in the 100 pack. That number's shrinking. I'm just telling y'all out there. But anyway, yeah, now the number's getting lower.
That's ridiculous.
Lower and lower. I'm getting my...
60 on the 100?
Height.
Yes.
Sheesh.
It's flimsy now. You can feel it now. It's
Oh,
real.
shit.
They getting totally disrespectful. I'm getting my money from City National. Get my singles. Hey, you got a bag back there? Thank you. Bring it on out. I'm out of here. But that was my first time hearing the new Sexyy Red in
Suki Hana?
the environment. No. This was my first time
Oh, you mean hearing
Skeeter.
her? Oh, okay.
Scary. I heard it, but this was my first time hearing it like I was supposed to hear it. And let me tell you, it did everything I thought it would do. Every girl in there went crazy. They all sung the lyrics. It was lit. They started pouring Moet. It started going up in there. I'm like, oh shit, she's further than I thought. That woman is out of here, Vince. What do you think about the girls getting all of the rap niggas clear the fuck out of here with the ease?
I think in music, it's always going to be ebbs and flows and just different movements. I think everybody's just sick of hearing the same stuff. And it's something that is reminiscent, but it's like refreshing because we had Foxy Brown, Lil' Kim, all that shit. But it's, to me, she more reminiscent like Crime Mob. It's a little bit of
for
Trina,
sure.
but it's more so Crime Mob. And the production is, I feel like, I don't want to say gatekeeping, but we need a little bit more gatekeeping. And we also need, regional music back. And I think that's why certain things in the South work very well is because it remains regional and then you're introducing people to something. And she been working for a long time. Like she went viral for this, the little Making My Way Downtown shit everybody was doing. She was one of the first people to do that.
See, I never heard that. You just put me on to that. My introduction to her was
Pound Town.
Pound Town.
Yeah.
And she put out a EP or album. I don't know how they want to classify it, but I think like a year ago, 2 years ago, that was real good. I think she cold. She one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, same. The people out there think I'm taking payola to keep talking about Sexyy Red, but it's just hard.
Sometimes you just like some shit and want to talk about it. You ain't got to be getting paid for it.
And she
Sometimes you get old and all of the current shit that's going on in hip hop is boring and fucking disgusting. So it's like a sigh of relief when something fresh and new and different comes and starts to work. Fuck these niggas. These niggas boring.
Authentic.
That's the problem. Shit. Memphis Bleak. Shout out to Memphis Bleak. He just finished saying this is something I'm hearing a lot of the older rappers say now is, yo, all of you niggas are unoriginal. Every one of y'all is making the same thing. There's no new ideas, no new concept, there's no new sound. It's the same. It's all the same.
They using the same ad-libs, bro. That shit is crazy.
But I thought y'all said that that they getting forced to do that.
They're not.
I'm
not physically
saying
forced, but it's just
like peer pressure.
It's like, damn, that's
people
the
want to
only
hear
thing
that.
they
Like
get
the
behind.
label
This is the only thing that's working.
Originality.
Yeah.
This is what's working, so get down and lay down. Like, I can't beat them, join them. So I'm gonna go.
Well, the
over there and
label's never going to want originality because everything about the music business is reactionary. It's going to take the artists to see whatever they're doing and still find a way to cut through being different and original.
Because not just that. What happens is once the artists do it,
then
and
it's
it work
accepted.
and it pop.
Then we could do it.
Now it's something new, and now everybody else is doing
But they
that.
gotta be it gotta be an artist that has creative control to do that.
No, it don't.
No,
They
you
gotta,
always have creative control.
Yeah.
It's just people just go along with what's trending. That's it.
You gotta be an artist that's willing to step out there and do it.
If some artist puts a jungle record out in the street and it goes, welcome to the jungle era of
music.
hip hop now.
Bro, look when Bobby Shmurda did Hot Nigga originally. Wasn't no label or nothing behind that. That shit popped off in the hood.
It popped in the hood.
And then it blew up. People, they catch on late. It ain't much organics happening no more. People are
And that
chasing
beat
what
was
they
done
see
before.
is hot. Huh?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was used before, yeah.
Well, you should grab another beat that was used before then.
Who, Bobby?
Yeah.
That's your man. Don't do that.
I love him. I love him just for how happy he always is and what he did. You don't really hear those stories. I love that. I love the character of him. I would like to see him catch another one. I would. Now what?
Would you listen to a full project though?
I listened to Rowdy's full
Rowdy.
project,
Rowdy Project was
and I
dope.
loved it.
Rowdy Project wasn't bad.
If Bobby could find some of that sauce, then I'm there. I listened to fucking Lobby Boy's whole project. Like, there's a certain sound where I listen to the whole thing. Get your shit off. I think Bobby can do that.
I think that ties into what you were saying, even as far as, spot dates and just learning how to tour. You have to have bodies of work, because if you keep trying to shoot a single out every 6 months, 6 to 12 months, then you don't even have a 15-minute set. And especially with where music is going now with these 2-minute songs, 2-minute 30 songs. So, yeah, we just need more full-length projects.
That's why y'all niggas took the time out the contract. It's a 2-minute song. Y'all gonna be up here for about 6 minutes, nigga.
I'm not at the beginning. It was for sure. Like, songs was like 1 minute just because we didn't have no beats. I didn't have no beats. So until I met Mac, but I wasn't really making music like that at that time. I was doing some other stuff. But yeah, I think it's more so you want to be able to. It's arbitrary, right? Okay, I want 1 hour show, or I want a 30-minute set, and then we gotta account the 5 minutes for changeover and all this extra shit. It's just bullshit that they put in contracts, and you can tell them to take it out. It's just nobody want to fuck up the opportunity. Nobody want to be like, hey, can I do this instead of this? Because they think somebody is doing them a favor. We don't act like we providing a service. So we just want to. We happy to be here. So
That's a fact.
it fuck us up.
You still cool with the good people over at Def Jam?
Yeah, I was talking the other day.
All right.
Yeah, I was talking the other day.
All right, don't make the mistake I did. Good.
What being? No, I don't, bro. I ain't never dealt with them problems, to be honest.
I'm sick of you.
I never had no label problems because I was gonna go to work. Like, I ain't asked them to do nothing for me. They ain't never put me on a tour. I opened up for Schoolboy Q. I opened up for Mac Miller. I opened up for Earl on 2 tours. I was his hype man for 3 years. I opened up for Joey Badass. I opened up for James Blake. I did a bunch of shit that, people don't want to do. So if you're doing all those things and you getting, $5,000 to $10,000 for 30 minutes, 15 minutes, I don't really see what we really complaining about. It's just people just don't want to work, bro. They want to be famous. So the label can't make you work, but the label can make you famous. And that's why everybody has a gripe with the label, because they want to be famous.
No, and now the label wants they money back for making you famous.
That shit costs a lot. It ain't free.
Interesting to see the change on 360s today. That's interesting to me.
Why? What you mean?
They were the public enemy number one.
Because I was there when it came out, and it was a revolt.
I mean, it makes
They
sense.
were going to their entire roster and trying to get you to switch. It didn't exist. So you're asking people that are in existing contracts to change over to a 360. So imagine what happens to the people that said no to that. All right, your career's over. Get out of here, then.
Yeah.
We're not talking to you.
That's because they know they had too many people to say yeah. Because if everybody said no, we're not doing that.
They asked me that one time. I answered one time, and you never saw a major label album from me again. Never saw a major label, nothing from me. What else do I have in music? I think I'm pretty cool with music. I don't give a fuck about what none of the music niggas are doing. I don't fuck with these niggas.
Why,
These niggas ain't dropping nothing that's fucking game changing, life altering. They ain't dropping nothing that's giving you that feeling.
It's been a bad
That's
year.
making you get in your car, turn the shit up, making you put somebody on. Yo, you heard this opening conversation. These niggas is bums.
It's been a bad year for that.
Yeah,
In particular.
It's not the goal no more, man. That ain't the goal to
But
try.
it should be the goal.
It should be, absolutely.
That's how you make longevity and make a career. Is by
These niggas don't want long.
They don't want
that's
that.
true.
The life expectancy of an artist is.
Hip hop is
Dwindled.
now
It is dwindled.
is a stepping stone to the next thing.
Yeah, but they not stepping. You niggas ain't stepping. That's the fucking
They
problem.
want to come here, get hot or something, get some notoriety, and then pivot off. And now I can go give me a TV deal or get this or get a movie, get a commercial, get it.
They not even thinking about that, bro. It's just no product. There's literally no music. If you grew up in a point in time where you have iPods, CDs, even concerts, you talking about them kind of being depleted now. If there's no product, how do I know what to look forward to? How can you see longevity in something that does not exist in how you saw before? It's like telling somebody to go make a movie, but you're like, yeah, make a movie, but it's no more theaters.
Ain't no theaters.
It's like you're not going to have the incentive to play the long game in something that they telling you in your face ain't panning out. So what are you gonna do?
They better pull it.
Get as many
pull a
quick bags
move
as
out
I
of my
can.
little nigga, my little white boy Ramsey that was in front of Walmart singing. And hey, get y'all asses in front of Walmart.
Nah, you right.
So start to TikTok in the bars in front of. Hey, what Sexyy Red did? Hey, y'all playing around? Put this mic in front of Popeyes. Let me show these niggas something right quick. I love her. She is so ghetto. She put the mic in front of Popeyes. That shit look hard. I am such a bird. All right, it's fine. That shit is hard.
He don't like
That shit is
free
hard.
ads.
Huh?
You don't like free ads though.
Who?
You don't like free ads. That's what you said, right?
Free?
Free ads. That was yeah. That could have.
No. See, I don't see. Slow down.
I'm just saying,
I don't
man.
like a free ad, but I don't look at that as a free ad. She's getting some value out of standing in front of that
I don't
Popeye.
like-
She just ain't getting it from Popeyes.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
It's niggas like me that said, I see what you did. You restored that ghetto bird, white people fighting in Waffle House feeling. I love it. I love it. Now, Popeyes will double back and spin the block in 6 months or whenever that works and say, oh, we got to get this done. Hey,
They're gonna give you a meal.
Levi. I don't know his name, but he's the white boy quarterback that said he puts mayonnaise in his coffee. It's very weird.
You mean the one that ain't played the game yet, but you talking about the girl with hit? That's what it's not fair, bro. And who she signed to?
Yeah,
It's
you're
cool.
right.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Don't worry
you're
about it. You
right.
know she signed
That's
to somebody,
fucked up.
right?
Huh?
You know she signed to somebody, right?
You ain't getting all them take beats without getting signed
No,
to
but like
somebody.
a somebody.
You not getting those take beats. I don't know who she's on to.
So, but the nigga that she signed to could have got her some Popeyes money. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, then maybe that Popeyes money's there.
The QSR shit, bro, is the easiest shit to get. So if they could, we just got to stop letting them like play us a little bit. You know
Hold on,
what
what
I mean?
happened with
But your knowledge and your information allows you to say that. A lot of people don't have the same knowledge that you possess.
Of course, but what I'm saying is, we like, oh man, we love that ghetto shit. But sometimes what's the white boy name? That be streaming.
Aiden Ross?
Yeah, you seen him with Floyd the other day.
No.
So I guess he tried to walk up on Floyd with the camera, and Floyd said, "Hey, put that down." He was like, "Who network is this?" He's like, "It's my network." He said, "So where's my money? You trying to put me on camera? Like, where's my money?" He was somewhere that they was at, and then they made him leave, and he walked away. He was like, "Man, bro, he didn't fuck with me, bro. Damn, he didn't show me no love, bro. Damn." But it's like that's somebody who understands his value, and I'm pretty sure he had no ill will towards the dude. But we live in a world to where a motherfucker can just put you on camera and put you in front of their shit and
That's
put
your
you in their
story
clothes and
from,
not get
from
paid.
the Burna Boy shit. Same thing you just told us about when a dude walked over the camera, like, yo, where this going at?
Oh yeah, I don't play with them niggas. I don't play
Like,
with them.
no, you can't take my picture.
They ain't putting me on Word magazine. Now I'm looking at myself in the supermarket checkout line like, oh shit, I'm on the cover.
Hey, yo, what happened with the mayonnaise and coffee shit?
Oh, Will Levi, whatever his name
Levis,
is,
I think
Levis.
is how you
Will
say it.
Levis has a lifetime deal with Hellman's Mayonnaise now.
And what does he do?
He's a quarterback.
He's a quarterback.
For who?
Tennessee, right? Is
One
that
of them
who
He
drafted
a
him?
rookie.
He's a rookie. He ain't
Yeah,
played
he
a
just
game
got
yet.
drafted. He just got drafted.
So his agents, whomever they be, may be, are about their business.
Man, Hellman's heard that cockamamie shit like we did.
His
Like, hey, go call
agents
that nigga,
are
man.
about their business.
Mayonnaise in the coffee. We're
Bro,
signing her. I'm mad. I ain't think of that.
These niggas is making deals.
Just
out
started lying. Yo, man, you know what I put Hellman's in? You had to start lying.
Word.
Them white niggas lie better than us, man. Look at history.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Hey yo. We got some shit for y'all, man.
Hey, look at the map.
Just give us all the food and shit that you got. Give us your food.
No, come get on this boat.
Come get on this boat.
The map.
Come get on this boat with us. Come get on this boat.
Yo,
Hey, you need a ride?
the water way blue over there.
The water way blue.
Yeah, that is fucked
Way
up.
good
man.
fish out here.
You want a shirt? Fuck out of here.
You know what my problem is with black people having a problem with white people? As I get older, it's not just white people. They all hate us. Why we only focused on white hate? They all don't fuck with. We must have been shady back in 1400. And
Hey, let me ask you a question
It ain't
real
that.
quick.
Nah, we were doing some foul shit. We must
When you talk about, you preach, black power and unity, right? That's what you preach.
Well, half the time.
Yeah.
So, I'm talking to Vince. I said
I
Vince,
mean-
bro.
Both of them preach that
Hey,
shit.
All right, chill
I was
out.
trying to be funny. I didn't.
All right, Toast. Listen.
So the nigga said you look like a hash brown when you took your shirt off.
And they say I sound like the Cookie Monster.
Salute. That was whack. But listen,
That was funny.
yo. So
Hey, we
what
gotta
do
fight,
you say about the black people that was selling black people to the white people? What do you say about that? Did you ever ridicule us?
Understanding the world history and commerce, and that when you think about how we treated people as human beings at that point in time, from empires and conquisitions and crusades, people were selling people globally because that was one of our biggest imports and exports was manpower, when there was really no economy to make people work. So without a set economy, you have these monarchies and oligarchies that need to force people to do things. So the slave trade is just kind of a proponent of that. Is if I can walk on a piece of land and say this is mine because I built a house here, how are you going to force people to do stuff, and how you going to grow your nation? It's all greed. We do the same shit now. We just make niggas go to work and pay taxes.
Salute.
Yeah, no, that's what I be saying when he talk. Salute that nigga. Yo, just salute that nigga. Yo, it's not worse than like
I ain't playing mind tennis. I ain't playing mind tennis with you,
I
nigga.
don't fuck with you young niggas with facts.
Yeah, I don't want to hear facts.
I mean, the shit is fucked up, nigga.
No, I
but
couldn't say that myself.
You got toe started, nigga.
Nah, he all right.
Nah, salute.
Fuck that shit.
You right.
I mean, look, man, it's fucked up. You shouldn't be selling people and shit, but
Somebody
you
got
get it how you live, nigga.
Yeah, well, circle of life.
Yeah, it's fucked
They're
up.
going to buy people from somewhere.
Oh,
What did you think about the stat that said that trafficking brings back like what 36 billion a year or something?
Human trafficking?
Yeah, more money than the airline system put together. Like it was a wild stat.
I wouldn't be surprised. That shit was big when we was growing up.
That ain't.
They was
Still big.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like just like walking us like they was
Yeah,
snatching
that
niggas
was
and
crazy.
putting them in cars. We got a lot of immigrants in Long Beach, like Southeast Asians, Hispanic people, and people that they don't really care about. So they was even along to this day, Long Beach is like big on the human trafficking shit. Like they
talking
snatching people out.
Talking
off
about
the
Long
sidewalk.
Beach, them niggas ran through Haiti. They ran
For
through
sure.
Brazil. Just taking motherfuckers like you'll never see your kids again. You know what I'm saying? Your kids went outside to play and they gone. I'm talking about. I'm just saying.
Nah,
you
y'all
asked
too.
them.
No, but y'all know, but
You
y'all too.
asked the question.
But now I'm saying.
My thing too is how they put a number on that. Somebody behind the scenes that put a number on that, they must know what is generating out
Nigga
here.
got the stopwatch.
Feel me? For you to say it's 36 billion, then you know
You know what's being
They
made.
did the math, yeah.
exactly.
And
They was on Wayfair.
and
They
even
was
more
tracking themselves.
Even more frightening. That means somebody was able to see the trafficking books.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, I know, but
That's what I'm saying.
They opened them.
Or at least caught them one. They caught them one person and did some
Wait.
math.
Oh, yo, dog.
Now that was somebody powerful, yo.
Yo, a 9-year-old is going for. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they doing.
Yeah, Wayfair.
You selling the Rebecca, huh?
Selling the Alexander.
I bet you are. I bet you are. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
All right, I'm not asking no more Black Power shit to y'all niggas. I'm done. I'm finished. I don't think I have anything else in hip hop that I need to get to. Let me see. Clip ride, Sexyy Red some more. Nah, I'm cool. Yeah, that's my. Listen, what's wrong? Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Holy shit! Nah. So last week I got a text out the blue. I got a text out the blue from, you guessed it, Terrace Martin, and he said, "Yo, me and James Fauntleroy just did a project on SoundCloud, a little vibe. Just check it out." And that was it in the text, and it with a link. So, wait, what? I clicked that shit so fast, them niggas is grooving. So, and that project is out. Nova.
Just threw it out on SoundCloud.
But it's out now. That was last week.
Okay.
It was the SoundCloud link. But now it's on.
DSPs and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fire. It's fire. If you are into that, like those two names should be enough, but that type of jam session, if you're into that, it's called Nova. It's in your phones. This is not an ad. It's just really, really good, and both of them dudes are those dudes.
Are you talking about the Terrace and Fauntleroy shit? That shit was great.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That shit was great.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah, hell yeah. I put it on in the gym today. It was not the gym vibe, but then I put it on in the car, and it was the vibe.
In the Benz?
Yeah.
P class.
Yeah, right here.
P class. Do you notice any changes about Parks since last time you seen them?
Nah, man, Parks is Parks. You know, let him get money in peace, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
So he noticed it. He noticed it. He noticed it. You noticed
Yeah,
it.
you see them shorts? He just killing. This nigga's like Gilligan now.
But next time, bro, look into an Acura. Very fuel efficient.
I'm sure very safe.
very safe.
Hey, yo, you get paid for that though. I know them tricks. Nigga. I'm good with that. I know.
You get money. Yeah, you get
I know
money.
about sponsor shit when you just insert ad. I just got a fucking a contract to do shit like that. Stop doing that on my dom, nigga. Just hook me up.
No, let him keep going. I want an Acura.
Nah, I want one too,
No,
nigga.
listen,
Hey, let me tell you something.
my man got that NSX.
Fire.
Oh, no. Listen.
They only made a few of them though.
Well, I'm sure it's fire. I'm sure it's fire. But way deeper than that. So, my son just got my son just got in his first car accident. The way he explained it to me was it with a truck. Thank God he's all right.
Word.
It's my baby. The way he explained it to me, I thought it was the truck driver's fault. Got hit from the back. They taught us growing up, if you get hit from the back,
It's automatic.
That's
it's automatic. That's what they told us. But you got to go deeper into the rules and shit. It's merging and it's different. How did the car turn when they hit you? Now who's fuck? We got to figure it out.
In the back where?
Yeah. And it says my baby's fault. It says my baby's fault. So now he called me in a disarray. First real lesson with how these insurance companies work and how the cars work.
5
you out of
points.
town and points, and my baby's going through it.
Insurance
My
rate
baby-
up for the next
My
3
poor
years.
baby's going through
You think
it.
an
man.
Acura would have helped him?
Yeah, probably
out of
so.
that
I think
situation?
yes.
going up.
He had a Honda.
It's going up.
Yes.
You got him a Honda?
He has a Honda. Same
Oh,
company.
that's our parent company.
Same
we
company.
we work in close proximity.
Yeah, same company.
So, yeah.
Same company. Same company. You know what I mean? We work.
no,
we work in close proximity.
The check says Honda.
Well,
on it.
then we
Big
need
H.
then we need the child car. If Honda's the parent,
We need the child.
we need the child
We need
car.
Aki.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
I can
Yeah.
make just
For sure.
we'll
We gonna
talk.
talk.
We
We
can
gonna
make
talk.
some shit happen.
Good, man. Shout out to my baby out there. I love you,
Glad
Trey.
you
I'm
good,
sorry. I'm sorry, man. Hey, my lesson was hard.
bought him a car?
My lesson was hard too, huh?
You ain't get him a re-up?
Get him a re-up. I don't understand what you mean.
Or the car went in the
You
shop?
give him a
Need
new
another car.
Well, I got to see what's happening with the car. He said the car's drivable.
Oh,
He said the car's drivable. It wasn't a wreckage.
You gonna fix it?
This is just his lesson with the insurance.
Yeah,
And
insurance is expensive for accidents.
And Jersey insurance is
New
one
Jersey,
of the highest
boy,
in the nation.
country.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
New
In
Jersey,
California-
everything.
Yeah,
in
once you
California,
start-
they're not insuring houses no more.
What?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Southern California. It's almost all of California now.
I
they-
heard.
No home insurance anymore.
Yeah.
All the companies is pulling out. Crazy, right?
Because
Why?
of because of
Why?
all because
All
of
the
all
break-ins.
climate change and all the national
'cause of climate change.
yeah, like
Because of climate change?
LA's getting fucking hurricanes now.
Wait, somebody
the
tell me
desert.
what this means. Explain this to me.
If you're not grandfathered in, like I just got a house like the other day, and
Yeah, I mean, you ain't gonna throw that. Y'all just got
Why you been
know,
getting
like,
houses?
like
You
it was a
clever,
pair of
this nigga.
socks. Y'all just
You got a
house
bunch of
out
houses.
there. You know what I'm saying?
Got a whole portfolio. This nigga's fucking
nah, bro,
Alex Rodriguez.
Look, man, look. But I was trying to get the thing, so they got I think it's like California Care or some shit like that, and now they'll subsidize your insurance, but it's like you got to pay it all up front, especially if you're like a fire zone, which is most of Southern California. That's not inland. Like it's fucking ridiculous with this insurance shit.
That sound like it should mean y'all get more insurance.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what starts to happen? I'm shocked that the banks is letting that rock. I'm shocked that the banks is letting that rock. That should be a beef between the bank and the insurance company.
It is. It's a couple companies around like farmers and things like that.
Yeah,
and then,
crazy.
but the
That's
thing
nuts.
like Mel was saying with the climate change shit is like they're shifting those areas. It's areas that have never had a wildfire that are now in like high fire zones. It's getting wicked. I had to pay. Royals crazy.
Flood zones.
So you had to
now,
pay
yeah.
up front for the year for the
Up
insurance.
front for the year. Up front.
If you don't mind, like, what was that number like?
It was like 15,000
for the year. What?
Shout out to anybody going through it because of that rain shit out
And
there.
my thing is everybody don't have
15 grand lump sum one time.
So now
shit.
if you do get approved for the mortgage, you do get in the house, it's like it's gonna be hard to get the insurance. It's wicked.
That's crazy. More.
So why would somebody buy a house with those?
Because you want to get a house, because you want to get out of paying rent for some shit that you don't have no equity in, you don't have no long-term benefit. So your goal.
Well, I know why somebody wants to buy a house.
No, but what I'm saying is I don't understand how the banks will let that go, because now if your house catch on fire, God forbid,
then the bank lose their
the
investment.
bank loses their money, because the human being ain't gonna come back and say, yo, I'm gonna rebuild this for $1 million. Who the fuck got $1 million to rebuild the house that caught on fire? That's when the insurance company comes in and bails the bank out.
That sounds right. Listening to that, it sounds like them niggas know about another paragraph.
I was about to say, yeah, they on some cousin shit, because the bank ain't letting that rock. I'm not giving you no mortgage if you can't get no insurance.
Yeah, there's another paragraph that we'll find out next year.
Yeah, this is above our. Yeah, it's above.
I mean, something you know about the millionaire tax in California?
What's that?
Tell me more.
It's like a crazy tax on I think real estate over the $3 million mark, but then or it's like 3 or 5 or some stupid shit like that. But nobody's buying the houses in that thing. They're just buying smaller houses, building out the lots, pushing people out. That we just passed another measure. You couldn't build, I guess, vertically in certain land in California because of earthquakes. Now that they have certain materials that can proof you from earthquakes, like they snatching shit up. Like they snatching shit left and right.
And they just going up on them.
Yeah, because also you can be grandfathered into the home insurance with the right company. Guess who don't have home insurance because they never own no fucking home or their parents don't own no home. So now it's like, you know.
It's redlining over again.
Our shit is crazy. I think our shit is the worst in any state.
I've never heard of that.
That's
California shit is crazy.
I've never heard of it. I believe you. Yeah. The way you describing it is alone. That's crazy.
We'll make room for you over here, man. Hey, Kendrick live in Brooklyn now. Y'all savior. Come on, we'll accept you with open arms over here in Brooklyn. Get you a little waterfront pad.
Look, man.
And you already getting money in Brooklyn.
And they got mad homies over
And you
here.
get money in Brooklyn already.
Man,
You good?
45 minutes. Man, look,
The homies. The homies.
You good?
You know what I mean?
Look, man, I like y'all, but y'all handshakes is too long. Like y'all got a whole bunch of other shit out here. Y'all got all kind of rules and regulations and shit. Like we don't.
Y'all got more than we do.
No, we don't.
Man, first time
Man,
I was
you
out
can't
there,
wear
nigga
your
told me
hat
about
a
the
certain
baseball
way.
hat. I was
Word.
like, what the
You
fuck?
tip your hat this way.
No,
is
don't wear
disrespectful.
that Yankee hat because that's I forget who it was, but we going over here. I was like, yo, man, fuck it, yo.
You turn your shit to this side.
This nigga
it
had
means
to change
something.
the
That
Netflix
side, it means
logo.
something.
Look, bro.
He couldn't even wear this red shit.
Look, man, you can wear wherever you want. Somebody be like, where you from? I'm from another state. All right, cool. It's not as aggressive as we make it seem. Just because we got some murders here and there.
A couple. Just a
Here and there.
little something.
It happens, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all seen Wizard of Oz, right? Mm-hmm. Stay on the yellow brick road. Once you get over here with the flying monkey.
The flying monkey's gonna get your ass. And this lion over here, he got courage.
man.
I understand. You got it, Playboy. Oh man, this guy.
All right, I got a part of the show from someone named Very Fancy. I'm going to read this in real time. I already see a name in here that's like, fuck it, I'll read it anyway. Hi, hey guys, and Mel.
Hi.
Hola.
How do you feel about live stream culture? Charleston White recently got invited to link up with part owner of Kick, Aiden Ross, and they were meant to talk business about him potentially getting a deal. It turned out to be this weirdo white boy version of hazing. No offense, Parks, you're the man. He did an interview explaining his experience, and most of that wild shit was live on the stream. The synopsis is, Aiden and his boys tried to get him, along with doing stuff that had his girl looking at him like he was insane for even meeting them. Apparently, off camera, there were discussions of Aiden and his boys sharing dick pics and kissing each other. Then out of nowhere, due to reasons I can't really understand, Charleston threatens to grape, I don't even know what that is, to grape Aiden's sister. Yes, I said grape on purpose. Oh, got it. Basically, what I want to know is, why did niggas give them a platform? And can this really be considered entertainment at this point? When he's saying them, I think he's talking about Aiden Ross and them. Why did he give them a platform?
Yeah.
They love that white boy. I don't know enough about him to have an opinion.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I heard the name, but
I know he's getting a bunch of money.
Very popular streamer. That's all. That's the extent of my Aiden Ross
That's the dude
knowledge.
that,
What I'm
that's the
learning
dude that
about-
said he made more. Pardon me, guys.
Go ahead.
They said that he made more money last year than LeBron from just LeBron's basketball contract.
What I'm learning about these streamers is kind of what I told y'all about the podcast. Like, it's that culture is so big that whatever you into, there's a market for it. It could be out there saying the most outlandish, wild shit that you wouldn't even think nobody would say. It's a lot of people in the country that want. It's like Trump.
No,
Like somebody gets up. Not saying Aiden Ross. I don't know anything about him, but just streamers. You could be like, yo, why would anybody listen to what XYZ is saying? It's millions of people that want to hear this shit.
True.
And because nobody else is doing it, once they come out and do it, people gonna flood to it. And that's why that shit is blowing up like that. And then these companies is realizing it. They looking at, yo, let me
The
go give
numbers,
you-
it's all about
it's all about
numbers.
numbers.
I don't give a fuck
Oh,
what
you
you-
got how many people listening to you? How many people subscribing to you? How many people checking your stream out? Here, take this.
Even like with the Fresh and Fit shit, we didn't know really how they got demonetized last pod. But it has come out how and why they got demonetized. It's the same shit. Like, we'll allow you to say whatever the fuck you want as long as it's analytics to support it.
Mm-hmm.
What did they say?
Until
Yeah,
start- you
I'm
start
still
affect-
unsure of what they.
You start affecting
what
that
they
bottom
did.
line.
no, you insult one of the groups that can't be insulted.
Will affect that bottom line, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I heard them niggas was going crazy.
No, they said that they had the nigga Nick Fuentes up there.
Mm-hmm.
They was wearing KKK shit.
Oh yeah,
They was just going crazy.
Okay.
Then they started doing the anti-Semitic shit. They said they was just going crazy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that? Nick?
They're fresh
Nick
and fit
Fuentes.
niggas. They said they dressed up. From what I heard,
No, I heard. But who's Nick Fuentes?
Fuentes. He's he
Like
was
a white supremacist
yeah.
dude.
Kanye was
The
running
dude-
around with
the
him
dude
for a
that
while.
when AD came here
yeah.
was talking about the shit that they
Got it. Him.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it.
But that supposedly that is what they did. And they so when you start doing certain shit, certain groups, you can't do that. Now we gonna cut y'all. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about these girls. You know what I'm saying? You could just diss black girls all day, but when you start
That
dissing
part.
this group,
Yeah.
Why? Because that group can affect
that
the
group
bottom line.
affects- You're right.
That's it.
These ad dollars start getting pulled.
Exactly.
I want to read another one of these because this is actually a good question. This is from Ryan. Ryan says, Joe and Flip. Hey, you ain't got to exclude them because they got daughters, dog. Fuck out of here. Joe and Flip.
Flip got a daughter.
But he got sons too. Yeah, don't exclude y'all. Fuck out of here. Joe and Flip, you guys have older sons. Do you see any unhealthy cycles in them that came from you? And how do you address them?
That's a good.
Growing up, yeah, it's a good question.
It's a great question.
Growing up, anytime my parents would fight, my dad would leave and get hotels for a few days. She kept his drug use hidden from me, telling me it was just alcohol. We would call him and he wouldn't answer his phone. So I would go into dangerous places looking for him. But I found myself doing the same things years later without the drug use. I haven't done it in a few years, but the way my son acts when he gets mad, I can see this has already affected him. Are there any negative traits you think you passed on, and how do you address them?
Wow.
Great
It's
question.
a really
Whoa.
good question.
It was loaded.
That was loaded
is.
as fuck.
It's a great question, though.
Thank God I don't have negative traits. Oh my God. Ooh, that was close call. Ish.
Word, not you.
Oh man, Flip, how you deal with it?
I don't know. Joe?
What I see in my son, I'm not gonna say negative traits because some of the positive traits can lead to negative situations. Like, I don't know if I told y'all, I think my son is a ladies' man. I told y'all.
Yeah, he did.
All right, I told y'all. Maybe in the episode ain't come out yet, and that's very positive. But all of that, girls, how you doing? Of course, I'm fine. How we doing? Dog, knock it off at 5 because you're gonna grow up trying to be a little flirt, and it's gonna jam your ass up. That's number 1. 2, and they gonna listen. He don't listen, and I can't get mad at him because I don't listen.
Not you.
No, I don't listen.
Oh man, I ain't know. Pardon me.
Yeah, I do see some
I'm getting at you next month.
some negative trait, but I don't consider it negative. But you know, procrastination and how also his nonchalantness. Like, I said what I said and not really taking other people's feelings into consideration, which I'm learning how to do better. But I see JR doing that, and I don't want to do that because it's hypocritical because he watched me do it, and then I'm telling him not to do it. So like he's looking like, nigga, you're not even trying to change, or you doing it. Like, yo, I said, I don't care, whatever. And when he does it to somebody or they come and tell me, like, yo, JR has no sympathy, then I talk to him, like, you can't do that, you gotta treat people nice and shit like that. It's crazy. It's a difficult thing, but I do see it, and I'm trying to change the cycle so he can see that I'm able to change no matter how old I am, so he could be encouraged to want to change. He can listen, because he's not gonna listen if he still see his father doing it.
That's
You know, he's my right-hand man, he records me everywhere.
Be the change you want
Yeah,
to see.
so we know that.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
My
That's your man. He just saw you over there.
I love him. We like him. That's the Chappelle show.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
all I
about to
got.
say, your little nigga don't even
we
come
know
in
he
no
record everything. We know he record everything. My oldest son, right, has picked up this. I'm not gonna say picked up because I do think that it's genetic somehow. He's got this like social activist, right is right and wrong is wrong thing going. Like he's willing to stand up to systems.
They don't understand nuance.
That's standing up to systems.
All these young kids doing
It's
that.
going.
It's idealism.
I think
Yeah, I think
It's-
that's
it comes with youth.
that's generation.
Yeah.
No, that 20-something-year-old
Yeah.
demo.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah.
on that.
They on
They
that.
are on that heavy.
Heavy.
They are on that shit. They don't play.
He called me up at 11 o'clock at night. Dad, this is not right. An injustice is being done. My friend was hired and being unfairly treated, and I'm the voice, so I've got to say.
That's what they on.
I want to coach
They ain't
him
just
through. I
taking
want to
shit
coach
laying
him
down
through
on
it,
the ball.
but nigga, that's meat.
Experience.
That's exactly the way I butt my head. Hey man, this is wrong. So it's not that it's negative, but you know you could just see some shit coming around the corner. Shout out to my boys.
But some
But
of
it's
that,
a little different
I
though
love y'all,
because
man.
some of that negative is positive.
and there's more of them now. That's different. Like whereas you doing it, you might have been the only one or maybe one or two. It's a lot of them little niggas that's doing this now. So now strength in numbers. Them niggas can get enough of them together and start impacting some change.
That's true.
It's
I
just
hope
a little.
so.
It's a little different. And then if not them, it keeps going. The
Dog,
next generation, they just keep going, bro.
Even as far as politics and shit goes, these little niggas vote now.
Fuck, vote.
When we was
Little young-
18, 19, I ain't give a fuck about niggas.
Bro,
Fuck outta
bro,
here. I ain't
look
care
at it.
who
You
was-
see it,
These
bro.
little kids be involved in politics for real. Like they a
Dog.
voice that you got to start appealing to.
You seeing councilwomen that's in their late 20s, early 30s,
He's
bro.
right.
They getting fuck
He's
vote.
right.
They
He's
getting
right.
involved.
He's right.
No, we gonna get in this shit now.
You right.
Yeah. Back in our day, we just put on the vote or die T-shirt and called it a day.
Cause Puff had them.
Puff had that shit on.
What a scam!
Nigga, I remember-
Another
scared.
billionaire made.
Puff out here selling
Vote
them
or
shits at
die.
Son John.
I went to Fifth Ave looking for that shirt. That shit was almost as hot as the Lance Armstrong rubber band.
For real.
For real. That shit was hot.
It was.
Yeah, Vote or Die shit was fire.
Hey, that's the three for me. It's the Jeezy Snowman T-shirt.
Oh, my God.
Vote or Die and Lance Armstrong.
Live strong.
That's crazy.
That Live Strong band was everywhere. Them niggas.
All right, man. Jack Freeman, you having a fucking listening party in New York City tonight and I ain't get a text? Nigga.
Wow.
I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna stop supporting you niggas. Fuck out of here. My feelings be hurt. My feelings be hurt. Fuck that. Friend of the show, though.
They
That's
don't
my
fuck
man.
with you, yo.
And that was fire.
They don't fuck with you.
I don't care. I'm just be talking shit on the podcast. That's my man, though. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Houston. I want to go to Houston, but they can't stop having 116-degree days.
It's still hot like that, though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's on
man.
fire,
shit.
man.
They talking about some football season. How they feel about some high school out there? I've seen some shit. Some high school out there. And spent like, you seen that shit? You got money,
Like
real
60
money
million
though.
on their football stadium.
Oh, yeah. They go crazy, yeah. That shit is
Oh, yeah.
No,
That's
but
real
high-
for real.
And yo, I'm watching. I know that y'all. Every time I talk about the Netflix sports shows, y'all don't give a fuck up here, and I respect that. But they're fire. Like I'm watching the Florida Gators shit now.
I started it, the new one, Untold.
Dog,
The Gators.
What's that?
great.
The team with where everybody was on it? Mm-hmm. Hernandez and Tebow
Yeah,
and all.
They came later, but they was
Tebow.
they covered it. They covered it all from before Urban Myers got there to the Chris Lee quarterback to when Tebow and Aaron and them niggas got there and just him scouting Tebow. It's just real good. But the point is, watching it really watching that and the Johnny Manziel shit just really drove home how big college football is over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No, that shit is for real.
Way bigger than
Dog, high school football in the South, they shut the town down.
no, it's
Certain
crazy.
parts of Florida, certain parts of Texas. Dog, when the high school teams are playing, you can't go by a Snapple. Shit is shut down, closed down. That shit is like an event. in high school. Fuck college. You ain't get to college yet.
Yeah, no.
Football in the South is different, bro, than here.
Facts.
But in that Florida shit, they was talking to all these young athletic black boys who never left their town, and the culture shock of when they get to Florida seeing white people for the first time. It's good. It's really, really, really good. Well, I'm on episode 4 or 5. Check it out.
I did start that.
Also, Hard Knocks is good. Also, that shit BS High on Max is good. These sports docs is killing. They kicking ass. Vince, do you have any Scooter Braun tea? What that nigga did?
I don't even know who that is. I know who he is, but I never met him before. I don't do the hip hop shit. I never been to no Grammy party. I don't go to award shows. I don't do none of that, bro. I don't even
Just
buy
get
plaques.
that money and quiet, huh?
Yeah, I don't even buy plaques, bro. My lawyer be buying plaques. They right by my dog bed in the boxers too.
All right, yo. All right.
Well, it looks like he's losing a lot of his clients. He's Bieber's manager. He was Ariana Grande.
Yeah, he probably did some freaky shit. I don't know his character like that, but his name's Scooter. You know, White Scooter at that. That's not.
Hey, little Scooter from up the block.
Yeah,
Nah, he definitely did some psycho shit. Damn, I think it was one more question I had, but it ain't that important. I don't remember.
Justin trying to get away from that one. He did something.
Y'all seen him doing push-ups in the projects?
Yeah, of course.
That was your homie.
Thank y'all for that.
Nah, I know them though.
Thank you.
I said
them is good dudes.
That's one of
man.
my favorite clips
They
ever
was
made.
good dudes.
Yeah, them is good dudes, man. Shout out them, man.
I thought they was good dudes. Yeah, nigga, push-ups on demand. You not exempt.
Yeah, man.
But why that? You wanna
Niggas do a
harmonize
lot for that
nigga?
lean, boy. I tell you.
A lot for that league. Oh my gracious, yo.
They can't put fentanyl in lean, right?
Hell yeah,
Fentanyl
they
in
could.
anything.
Word.
Powder.
You put that shit in Doritos.
The price up on fentanyl too is some weird shit going on. We'll talk about it off camera, but the price up.
Because niggas is looking for it, right?
We'll
No,
talk off
it ain't.
camera.
And because you
It's
It don't be that.
crazy. The little homie called me. I was in the writer's room. I answered the phone on the car. Like, hey, bro, you know who got the whoop wop? This nigga like 16. I'm like, what is? Like, yeah, I heard it. I heard it's up right now. Like, it's a concerted effort to get it on
kill
the
us.
streets. It's crazy.
I know it's a concerted effort to do. They're gonna always keep a trick.
Yeah, man.
Always
Don't you miss the subtle days of like crack cocaine? Like, simple shit.
That's
you
what
know?
Boosie
that was
said.
subtle, huh?
Boosie said that.
Yeah,
shit. Like,
man,
bring the
crack.
crackheads back, man.
Yeah, the
This other shit
crackhead's
crazy.
cool, man.
Nah.
Crackheads did some shit.
Yeah, this shit easy.
You might miss a radio or
They also
something.
gave us a VCR,
This
nigga.
shit easier than crack. This shit right here easier than crack.
Thank God I haven't bumped into the fentanyl crisis in real life as far as somebody that uses it, looks for it, know the prices. I haven't. It's
Nah, I got homies that's dropping. Niggas been dying off that since like 2013.
Yeah, facts.
The crackheads from the 80s is still in front of the car wash.
They are.
Yeah, he right.
Nah, he's right.
And they still smoking
They
crack.
ain't clean the shit out that windshield.
They would.
They ain't
I don't know what's in that
clean it when you
bottle,
tell them to
but-
move. Hey, nigga, move. Get on. No.
Still
nigga.
clean. Nah.
Cleaning your shit. All right, nigga. I got a dollar
What's
for you.
wrong with you,
I feel bad now because we in the cashless.
Well, no,
we in the
we got
cashless era. I ain't even got money to tip now.
Yeah, that's fucking.
You know how much of a goof I feel like when it's time to tip and I'm like, what's your cash app?
The smokers need to upgrade though, bro. They giving out Obama phones right there right by Skid Row in front of fucking
still doing
housing.
it?
Yeah, bro.
They
They
was
giving
doing it,
out
yeah, I know
Obamas.
that.
They got the tents out. You gotta go get your shit up. You want to hustle, bro? Get a cash app. If you're gonna be a functioning smoker and really try to stimulate the economy, get you a fucking cash app, my nigga.
I'm ending this. Hey, this is not what I'm ending. Get the fuck out of here.
This nigga not really an entrepreneur, bro. You say-
No, I'm not.
No, I never heard this. This shit is alright.
This you gotta go listen to this album.
I never heard
Listen
this.
to the
This
whole
is
album.
one of his underrated projects. They don't
This
talk
is
about it
his-
enough.
In my opinion, this is his best album, like top to bottom.
I wouldn't be mad
It's
at
called
that.
The Championship?
See,
Championships.
Sometimes you have a good music tape. I'm not mad at that.
I wasn't trolling with that one.
No.
Oh, okay. Because
Because you
agree with
agreed.
No. All right.
Because of the masses agreed.
There's a real argument to be made there. Him saying that sentence is not going to piss nobody off, and if it do, you can have a conversation. I call him a troll not because of his opinion. I want to
When he
clear.
just goes
I
far
want to clear
left
that up.
against the-
You can have any opinion you like, and I'm your real life friend that love you. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I love you, but be able to explain why, so it don't sound like you trying to just piss niggas off. Is all I be saying.
But when I say it, if it's not a reason that is good enough for you, like when I say about Lauryn Hill, That's my honest opinion, and that is the reason why I don't put her that high.
You only
it's not a troll.
Let's have a transparent moment.
Yes.
You only trigger me personally because of the group that you speak about. It's Lauryn Hill, it's SZA, it's Frank Ocean, it's Watch the Throne. It's like niggas with a certain musicality. You just shit on them niggas completely.
For me, and again, I ain't even.
And there's more to
I'm
the
not
list.
The music dude.
Mobb Deep, like it's a few.
What did I say about Mobb Deep?
It don't matter. I'm just telling you.
No,
that,
but that's
that,
what I'm saying.
That
Y'all
the group.
You don't really hear what I say. You just hear that. How dare you not like this? I never said nothing bad about Mobb Deep. I said I wasn't a fan of the infamous album. I don't know it like that. That's all I said.
And that's I think where the problem starts for some people. Like if you don't know the, hear me out before you. If you don't know the Infamous album like that, then go listen to the Infamous album with the same effort that you'll go listen to one of the shoot 'em up bang bang young niggas. If you saying you are an aficionado of hip hop,
I think that's.
He hit the fence. They weren't shoot 'em
I
up,
think that's
bang,
what it
bang,
is, though.
young niggas.
I think people
That's
hold
put
you
on me.
yes, people hold you to that caliber of knowing music and breaking things down. So when you say certain things, it becomes blasphemous.
Nah, it's literally, bro.
With me, like I don't know shit. So if I say shit about it, Flip, he don't listen to hip hop or whatever.
But
with you,
why
it's more,
is it I have to listen to every aspect of hip hop? I never claimed that. I've always been, I like what I like. That's always been my
that's
thing.
easier said than done, though, Ice.
People want me to like what they like.
We
and
watch
respect
you,
what they respect.
and you remember your history. We watch you critique music for a long time.
Critique.
Hold on, wait.
We want to be a troll for like he barked on us. That's crazy, man.
No, but I don't know about
that
you.
all week.
We watch you critique.
Really hurt my feelings.
Critique music for a long time. I watch your tweets go viral. I watch you get put in records, talked about based off of certain things. So people hold you to that caliber. Like that's why I asked you about the A&R situation before Parks jumped in at that time. So when you say something like that, and it's like you're just saying, I don't like the album because I don't like it. People gonna like, well, why? You know, what's the reason?
But that's the thing.
I don't like it. I'm entitled to what I like. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what everybody likes.
No, I'll say, yo, it just didn't get me. Like music is subjective, yo.
See that's
and
where the
people
problem
don't
is.
respect it. If it's something that everybody loves, they don't respect the fact that, hey, I might not love it like you. But the difference with me and everybody else is I'll respect the fact that y'all love it.
But that's the
I never tell nobody not to like something.
But that
ever.
But that inability to explain why you don't like it is where some of the problem lies.
Right.
I dislike a lot of shit, and you can ask me about any of it. I'm gonna tell you why.
Dog, sometimes it's a feeling. It's sometimes you can't explain it. It's a feeling. I can't explain why I like certain shit. I hear it and I'm just like, damn, that shit just got me. I don't know if it was the beat, it was the marriage of everything, but damn, that shit just sounded good. It made you feel good. It put me where I needed to be to enjoy that song. I can't tell you why I love it or that album.
This is my thing about Watch the Throne, and then we're in this. And I'm not trying to change your mind on Watch the Throne. But as far as an art piece, right? You have two generational artists, Jay and Kanye, who immediately after that album, for some reason, started beefing. No Watch the Throne 2. No conversations from them. No nothing from them. I like that. It's a little classic. You got Hit Boy and them with Niggas in Paris, a classic single.
Absolutely.
A classic, timeless single. It's been enough time for me to say that.
Yeah,
right?
no.
When that came out? 2013?
11.
It's been
a minute.
More than enough time to
all right, so that's a
Niggas in
timeless
Paris,
single that album has. And the producer and Kanye, right after that, for whatever reason, started beefing again. No talks, no more work. Outside of what we think of the musicality, I think as just an art piece for those reasons that we'll never get it again, I think those are classic reasons. Classic reasons.
You know what that means? That makes Watch the Throne a classic moment. That's what it means. It makes that album a classic moment in time. Not a classic album. Classic albums,
right?
Classic albums are albums that like people hear Get Rich or Die Trying, Jeezy's TM 101, Nas, some people, Illmatic, it was written. Your classic albums that you run back to, you know this whole album backwards and forward, like you remember everything about this album. Yo, what's that? When that episode went out, people kept saying, yo, how can you not say Watch the Throne is a classic? I wanted to ask y'all, name me 6 records off the album. Just 6. A lot of people, when that album come up, they go to the same 3 songs.
No Church in the Wild. Don't ask me.
But that's my thing. I'm talking about the album.
But
having a classic song on your album does not make it a classic album.
You did
now,
that. You
from
did
New
that
York.
with
Hold
the
on.
Chronic.
Hold on.
He did
Now
it with
from
the Chronic, and
now from
I
New York.
retracted my statement.
I remember Flex premiering Otis. I don't remember that. That was a moment in time in New York City.
I remember that too.
That premiere.
I remember Flex
You can't.
I remember.
premiering the Meek disc, the Meek Drake disc too.
Nah, that was stop.
That
I'm
was a
talking about
classic
Otis.
moment. Them niggas need to beef again.
It was fun.
That was
You know what I'm
great.
saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. That was great hip hop.
I could hear Otis and go right back to that moment when he did that moment in time on Hot 97. That does not make this album a classic album. That was my only thing. And everybody I
you
talked to
wanna say
about it, they
something
give
so
me a
bad?
bunch of reasons that's not music.
Yeah, you
Somebody
over
was
there
like,
wagging your
yo, they
foot like
chopped
me.
up the Maybach in the video. Yo, the artwork.
That was fire.
All of that's fire.
out.
I'm talking about the album. And that's the only reason why I say it's not a classic album to me.
I like that album more than a lot of people.
I didn't like the album when it first came out. We talked about this, but again, I didn't like the album when it first came out. It's grown on me, and I think the impact that it had on other people makes me revere it more than maybe other people do. And I think in the level of classics, it's not a Get Rich or Die Trying, but it's still some sort of classic.
I'm gonna say it's better than Chronic and really good Vince, man.
Oh, I can say a lot of albums better
It
than
is
Chronic,
better
but
than
go ahead.
You said get me mad?
Yeah.
Why would I give a fuck about that? I
He
want to
was
lie.
negative too.
I wasn't alive.
What year you was born?
Yo, man, we want to thank Vince Staples for coming here and getting us demonetized.
I graduated high school in '93.
Melissa,
Hey, look, man.
me and Flip is on your ass when Vince get out of here. We ain't like your baby today.
It ain't just y'all.
Oh, you too? Yeah, we on her head.
Oh, God.
Hey, Melites.
Enough of this shit.
It's up for Melissa. You know, fuck that.
Too much.
32 shots in my nucleus.
Yo, keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, I bid you adieu, farewell, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, au revoir. So long, goodbye. Remember, life is a series of moments and moments pass, so let's make this one last as if it's all we have. We out of here, man. Everybody enjoy your weekend. High frequency. Stay away from low vibrational shit. Peace, love, health, wealth, and prosperity. Anybody got plans this weekend? Anything fun this weekend? Anything fun this weekend?
My girl's birthday is this weekend, and I just wanted it to be
Oh,
over.
I dread that shit.
I just wanted it to be over. I can't wait, yo.
It's not about to be for about
I want
3
my
more
birthday
weeks.
to be over because of my girl. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah,
But
You got a long month ahead of you.
hey,
buddy.
respect Virgos, nigga. Watch your fucking mouth. Respect your girl, nigga.
Here
Your
we
girl
go.
glowed you up, nigga. Watch
go.
your mouth. Hey. Y'all hold it down. Have a good weekend out there. Y'all stay safe. Head on a swivel. Hold it down out there, man. Love thy neighbor. Hug thy neighbor. All that good shit.
No, Joe Budden. Enough of Daddy. No, Joe Budden.